Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you are all keeping well, and welcome to Hammers Football TV and the live watch along for West Ham versus Nottingham Forest. We'll be joined by Yeti. He will be joining. He's running a little bit late, but he will be with us. And sorry to say, it's a bit of a miserable day today, isn't it? Really. Hopefully not for the West Ham, for the Hammers. We get nice, get a good game and 3 points, especially being it's the last game, home game of the season for the Hammers. And as you know, a bit of an emotional one because we are going to see several players depart after the end of this season. So let's say hello to the people in the chat as always. And we'll start off with good our friend Matt. Big up Tony and big up Yeti. Going to be a good game today, hopefully, or I'll end up talking about classic TV shows, etc. Who knows where this goes, Matt? I mean, that's the best part about it. If it goes that way for the game, all being well and good. If it don't, then we've not lost anything, have we? We'll always entertain ourselves one way or the other. Afternoon, Harry. Good afternoon, you beautiful people. Come on, you fucking irons. Absolutely, mate. Hope you're all well. Good to see you in here as well. And they sound like Matt. Good afternoon, Brendan. Hope you're well, mate. Afternoon, Tont, Yeti, Matt F. The fun now reminds me of the guy who does the Sean Bean spoof. So, up of you bastards. Well, from Yeti, it could be anything, as you know. Expletives extraordinaire. It could go that way. And saying hello to Harry as well. Studying whether we're in the Welsh. I love it. Wish we had it as the last couple of days it's been grey, overcast. Had a little bit of break of sunshine, I think, in the afternoon yesterday, but that was really about it. But hey, we're all here together. We'll enjoy our company. That's the key thing about it. So we don't have to worry about anything else at this stage. Harry said, "Oh, good talk. Hope you're well, buddy. Good afternoon, Mum. I hope you're well. Good afternoon, Tont. Good to see you here as well. And big game for you guys today as well. You never know. It could be Newcastle in second place and Arsenal in third. And if that is the case, the meltdown will carry on. Long may it continue. Big up to AFC always. Good to see you, my friend, as well. Tony, big up Palace just matched Arteta's 750 million 5-phase plan. Some trophies, no light bulbs, no lemons, no dog. Absolutely. And what a great result for them as well yesterday. I mean, the second goal, yeah, it's a shame he was offside, but hey, it's not City's year. It's not City's year. Simple as that. And great result for Palace. And I think everyone actually said it's going to be a Palace win, and we wasn't disappointed. But let's see what happens for next season there. But for Palace, that's a great result. I mean, now, do they keep hold of Glasner? Because actually, now he's got that. Are the board going to go all out to keep him? Or is it a case of he'll be going elsewhere? But we'll see. I'm saying afternoon to the lads. And they're all saying hello to her as well. And it's good to see all of that. Oh, Mama, I mean, if that was the case, would I be laughing my head off? Absolutely. And, even still, looking at some of the other teams around them, I'm going to have a quick look now while we've got the chance, because we've got plenty of time before we kick off. Let's have a quick look. Where are we at the moment with this? Tables for the Prem. So what we got at the moment? Oof. Yeah, it could go anywhere with this, because I mean, when you think about it now, obviously Newcastle, Chelsea, Villa all on 66 points, Man City on 65, and then Forest on 62. So they'll need that to kind of, Forest will need the points to get himself back into that top six. But if looking at the games at the moment that could come in, Newcastle to replace them, and yeah, who knows? Even Chelsea, yeah. One game left after this. But for us, West Ham, if Wolves lose, then we could go up into 14th. God, nosebleeds for everyone, for West Ham fans, nosebleeds. But it's all good, Harry. Have been having a moonshine ban this morning, Joe, most especially. Brilliant. AFC always is saying if Newcastle beat us today, they will be the first team to beat Arsenal 4 teams in a season. Wow, that's that says it all. AFC, that does say it all. Mama's obviously saying please hit the like. Thank you very much for that. And good afternoon, Terence. Good evening, Tony. Unless you're in a different time zone, Terence, please let us know. But good afternoon to yourself, mate. Hope everything's good for yourself. And he said, cheers, I'll check that out. Harry's saying I was rifling about until 4 this morning. Long been up. Wow, Harry. Wow. And good day to our good old friend down under. Kieran, good to see you, my friend. Good day, Tony, mate. I am magnificent and half pissed. Brilliant. Love that. Love that. Good to see you, my friend. And of course, everyone's saying hello to Kieran, which we always do. Love showing the love to each other. Brenda. Same like that. Big up to our good old friend Michael Chelsea FC. Big up to you when he shows up, and everyone in the chat. Michael, I hope you're keeping well, mate. And how do you feel about your manager Maresco? He's a bit of a weird one, isn't he? A bit weird in what he does. But let us know what your thoughts on him. And they're also saying hello to him as well. So I don't think. Let me have a quick butchers. Have they come up with the team sheets yet? I'm not too sure. So David Moyes is still doing it with Southampton. They're currently 2-0 up. He scored the goals for them in day. 45 minutes plus 2 and then 6. So 2 goals in the first half. Yeah, that's them. That's then done. So for Everton's final fixture at Goodison, what a way to end their the men's career before they move into new Bramley Moor Dock. Great for them. So looking at the lineups for West Ham, we've got Ariolo in goal, Cresswell, Maximilian, Kilman, shall I say, Tadibo. So he's going with the same at the back. Wan-Bissaka out on the left again. Guido Rodriguez, James Ward-Prowse, and Vladimir Kufau. And then you've got Tomas Soucek and Bowen and Kudos, if this is the confirmed teams. Unless I could be wrong. I don't think it has actually happened yet. Maybe that was just a prediction. Let me have a look at the other one. Predicted lineups. A bit early yet, haven't we? Riffin Sharp, shaping stone with tooth chisels. Mickey. I did wonder what you meant, Harry. She's saying. G'day, Mum. Hope you're well, sweetie pie. Good afternoon, Mr. Trip Vic. Good to see you, Trip. Big up, everyone. Big up to yourself as well. And also, big up to 10 Minute Attack. Same team as against Man United. So this is the confirmed lineups here. So as long as I was going there, is that the technical term, Harry? 10 minutes. Good afternoon to Hot Fuzz as well. Can't wait for United to wrap up the quadruple on Wednesday. Oh shit! I just woke up. Very good, mate. So Everton's finished the game 2-0 against Southampton. So that's them finished. For the last game at Goodison. Terence saying, sorry, mate, afternoon. Still asked from last night. Good stuff. Good thing is, I just found a kebab from last night. It's in the microwave. Absolutely. Very nice, mate. Sometimes it does taste better on the day after. Don't know what that's all about, but yeah. Virtually the same lineup as Michael Blees. Good afternoon as well. Same lineup as Man United. Yeah, it seems to be the case. What is Forest going out with? So looking at there, you've got Sells in goal. You've got Williams, Morello, Milenkovic, Aina. In front of them is Anderson and Sangier, and then you've got Alanga, Gibbs White, and Dominguez. And up top is the old man himself, Chris Wood. He's up there on his own. So let's have a look again. And on the bench, we've got Evan Ferguson, Luis Gilherme, Nicholas Fulkrug, Emerson, Edson Alvarez, Lucas Paqueta, Carlos Soler, Mavropanos, and Fabianski. And going with the Forest, who have they got on the bench? So they've got Abbott, Toffolo, Yates, Hudson-Odoi, Miguel, Morato, Sosa, Silva, and Danilo. Trip say, Fuzzy, wake up, bro, you were dreaming. Harry's saying it's the name of the shaping files togs are used, chisel and riffles from a forge in the Pyrenees. Nice. And they're saying like that, Fuzzy. This should have been, sounds like a tune. Harry's saying, oh, where did they go? Has Yeti bottled it? No, he did say he's running a little bit late. He did message me, so he's kept us in the loop. So he will be with us hopefully shortly. Big up to everyone in the chat. Fuzzy's saying, Michael Blees is saying, big up all. Tell Fuzzy if they lose Wednesday, he'll be sacked. Yes, I'll be sacked from the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly show. So if there's any Man United people out there that's looking for that's a little slot on a Wednesday evening, give us a shout. And if they do lose, then yeah, we'll see the change. Big up to Jeff from the Bowling Lounge. Afternoon, Tony and the chatters. Afternoon, Jeff, mate. Hope you keep them well. Thanks for coming in as always. And obviously, as you know, as we always like to shout out, the Hot Fuzz 44 OG and the Bowling Lounge. If you haven't already, make sure you go to their channels, give them a smash, a like, and subscribe as always. You know, supporting each other at all times. Fuzzy's saying P45's already written up. And I sound like to Jeff as well. G'day, Jeff. Afternoon. Toten Kira, Mama. And good afternoon to Steve Bell. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're well. Afternoon all. Yeah, let's say hello. What have they said about this game so far? Overview. There's the overview. So, people, you've got the chance to put your predictions in. What do you think the result will be for today? Do you think it's going to be a Hammers win as the last game at home, or do you think it's going to be Forest? Looking at the list from Bet365, they're saying the odds are 2-8 for West Ham, 3.3 for the draw, and 2.5 for Forest. Hopefully, we can see our good old friend Usual coming. So, looking at our form guide, we've literally drawn 1-1 with Southampton, 3-2. We lost against Brighton, 1-1 with the old Spuds, and then obviously winning 2-0 against Man United. Whereas Forest, they got beat 2-0 by City, 2-0 by Brentford. They drew with Palace, and they drew with Leicester. So it's and apparently we've done pretty well against Forest over the years. As it says, it's a crucial game for Forest as they look to secure European football for next season. I mean, if they do, it's a great achievement for them. They've dropped to 7th in the table, so they're just out of that qualification spot. So this game is going to be quite crucial for them. And also, it'll put them on level with Man City on points. So that'd be quite interesting if they do that. But again, they're still going to be behind on City because of that goal difference. And hopefully that, I mean, before I do that, as always, you know, you've seen him on the thumbnail. He's took his armour off because it was a bit heavy, kind of keeping it on him. But let's give a big shout to this man.
Hey, how we doing?
Good afternoon, Scott. How are you, mate?
I'm all right, mate. I've just been sorting out me thumbnail, mate.
How have you?
Yeah. Can I show it?
Yeah, of course you can. Should be able to share
Yeah.
on here as well, yeah.
Where is it? Hold up. How do? Does it share?
It should do, yeah, as far as I know.
Let's have a look. Right. Okay. So where the hell is it? No, it's not that. I don't know where the hell it is. So look, big up to everyone. Hope everyone is well. Been up the supermarket, stuck in a bloody queue.
Nice.
I don't know. I can't see how you do it, mate. To be honest.
And I've missed out on a trick here because obviously on this platform, I could have done this first of all, and they introduce you this way. Welcome to Yeti.
Yeah, good to see you, man. Good to see you. But what are you thinking then about this game?
I think this is going to be quite a even end game because the way both teams are at the moment. So I'm literally I think I'm going to sit on the fence this one. I'm going to give it as a 2-2.
Yeah, I'm not. To be honest, I don't really give scorelines out. I'm like a manager. I like to keep my, I like to sort of not put myself out there, sort of thing. But I think because of the Taiwo Awoniyi situation, I mean, I've just seen the shirts and everything, doing this for Taiwo. So I think that could come into it, and pretty much. We've got no choice, mate. We've got to go and win this game if we're going to actually have any chance of Europe. So
yes, absolutely.
It's one of them, isn't it? Really.
I mean, for us, it's obviously this is the last home game, and we're seeing a few of the old guard. This is probably going to be their final game for us.
Yeah.
So I think if you look at it on both levels, there's quite a lot of importance. I mean, the Awoniyi situation, mate. I mean, when you look at that, to put him into an induced coma, and obviously, to see him get through on the healing process. They've done the right thing in that respect, but yeah, it was a bit iffy at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, definitely. I mean, when you've seen the way he hits that post, I mean, can you imagine what that'd do to me or you?
Cool,
because
mate.
I mean, this guy's got proper abs, and if he does that to him, then I think me or you have probably snapped in half with a bit of bone.
Yeah, I would like to think of what it had done to us, mate. Do you remember what was his name? Phil Babb.
Yeah.
When he sent his bollocks virtually up the top of his head.
Oh,
when he hit that post.
Yeah.
And it was full pelt as well.
I shouldn't laugh, but it was funny.
Yeah, I remember that. Let's just catch up with the chat here. Harry's saying that, yeah, no, same here, mate. Has anyone heard from usual? Hope he's okay. And obviously they're saying not since Wednesday or any other chat. Fuzzy's saying Forest have to win the last two games for Champions League hopes.
Yeah.
Michael Blees is saying 2-0 Cresswell free kick and a Kufel pen just to see the two old balls off the old guard.
My only thing at the moment is Tom is basically down to the fact of we've got the Taiwo thing, which I think sometimes that can actually put a bit more pressure on what you're trying to do. And it's just like over the last few games, and I don't blame any player for this whatsoever. They've given me an amazing season, bragging rights. They've all done a solid job.
Absolutely.
It just looks a little bit to me at times where we could have checked out a little bit.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I think we can't deny that, Forest have had an exceptional season.
Yeah.
And it's just a shame the last couple of, the last 6 games near enough where it's kind of petered off a little bit.
Yeah.
But if you get a result today and next week, as Fuzzy's put there, them two things put you, and that would be immense. Absolutely immense that. Are you still doing that bet? Were you going to go down the street, start Bollocknady if you get into the Champions League?
Is that what I said I was going to do?
Yeah, after a few drinks, mate. I probably would. I don't know. Maybe you're speaking that.
I can't remember saying that, but knowing me, I probably did. Why did you want to video it?
I'll drop it not especially just for that one alone. Harry Monk's going to be the referee today, so he's already said, right, you two, I want a good, clean fight, respectful at all times, no biting, no gouging, no hair pulling. Well, you got no worries on me.
I'm going to say there'll be no hair pulling.
No low blow, or just part of the beard bit. No low blows, and no reach arounds.
No reach arounds.
We'll be fair and square. We'll be all right. We'll be fine.
Yeah, all right.
It would be a bit strange. I'm saying about obviously with thing. Kieran saying a nice 2-1 win for the Amazing Hammers. Hot Fuzzy saying I'm loving the Pep meltdown. I think football has sussed him out. Every man has their day.
Yeah,
yeah, could be his turn. Steve spoke the usual. That's good. As long as he's all right, mate, that's good. And Mama saying it. Big up to Yeti, Mama saying.
Yeah, big up, Mama. Hope you're well. Everybody else in the chat.
Good to Terence. Bowling.
Here's my because I had to sort of do something that was a little bit on the range of what you did. So here's my thumbnail.
That's brilliant. That's it. That's brilliant. Todd Pond. That Tom Pond, you know his trademarks. You know that, don't you?
Absolutely. I don't get this off now.
I'll do it from here. Don't worry about that. That's fine. Right, that's brilliant, mate. That's brilliant.
I mean, I've had a look at that Toon Me. I mean, it looks quite decent actually. But
yeah.
27 quid a month, £27 a year, or £7.49 a month. I think I'd probably go for the 28 quid a year.
Yeah, it sounds a bit more kind of reasonable, doesn't it? Kind of thing, like, you know. But you can say you can get free ones out. Then also it kind of you get your quota for the day, then you have to wait for the next day.
Yeah.
But for me, I said, like I said, if I had found that one with the monsters outfit, and that'd have been more appropriate. But you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Bigfoot and the Hendersons with my face on it. That'd be a good one as well. Although I do like the one you've done, actually. It looks fucking awesome. How do I share the stream to mine anyway?
What's that say there? Does that
I can't see anything that says anything like that.
I'm getting used to this, mate, so I'll have to find out.
I ain't set it up anyway on mine. So
I don't know, mate.
We don't. It's one of them things, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if it does it like that. Because I see a thing says share stream. I'm clicking that share.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do. What I'll do is I'll put into my community that I'm on here, so to jump over. I'm sure all three of my fans will come over.
I'm going to send this to you. I don't know if that is it.
Let's have a look.
I don't know if that's it or is what you've already got, but we'll see. Because I say I'm still getting used to this myself, I must admit.
Yeah, I was looking at it yesterday. Actually, looks all right. One thing I did notice as well is, you know, if you get the Streamlabs Ultra, which sounds like a tampon, doesn't it? But if you get the Streamlabs Ultra, this is part of it. The Pro.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So, and there's quite a lot of other things as well, like video editing and, you know, thumbnail makers. It's like a proper streamers pack kind of thing. So I might look at that. 20 quid a month as well.
Yeah, it's quite cheap compared to obviously StreamYard, because that's just
Yeah.
That's a bit of a joke.
Have a look at that.
Okay, Steve, Mum was asking about usual. Big up to Adama, Pain Like Bane. What's this nonsense? Got to say again, Baldy, I've missed insulting you. Sorry for my absence, but I've had a better and more interesting things to do. Mainly unblocking the drains. As always, Adama, a smell like me doesn't always go away, unfortunately. But appreciate you being here, mate, as always. Yeah, usual's fine. Good. Yeah, because I'm just going to go back to this for the West Ham people. Just put on here about. I think I saw usual one over the 24-hour protest streams earlier. Yeah, there's one channel that's currently doing the 24-hour protest, and getting quite a few people going onto it regarding obviously the current owners. So big up to them for doing that.
In the process.
Well, I don't know if it's going to make I don't know what impact it'll actually do. I mean, you know, there's all these rumours that someone could be taking over the club and all this stuff, but you know, for a while, mate, until you actually see it, it's all nonsensical bullshit at that point.
Yeah.
You know, there's alleged American takeover coming, but we'll see. We'll see how
Right.
it goes from there.
Cool.
Brendan's saying a 2-1, being optimistic today. Goalpost kill. Yeah, well, yeah, I've seen some over the years a few things. Look at this. Big up to Cloughy County. 5-0 Hammers. Forest to go do one, apparently, and that's Cloughy himself.
Really?
Cloughy County.
Nice.
Do great toffees, apparently.
We'll have to make sure we're synced on time as well, mate.
Yeah, because I'm going to put this. I'll show you this other thing I've which is kind of most people have been using. Let me go and share that. Yeah, I understand this shit.
Can't get full screen. What's going on here? Oh well, that'll do like that anyway.
All right, let me just change.
Oh, that's cool.
Let me just get rid of the, because I didn't get a chance to put the players up, so I'm just going to take that off for the moment. God, that's a bit more in your face, isn't it?
Cheers. We'll have to have a bit of a chat about this. What you're using at the minute. And stuff.
Yeah, that's no problem at all, mate. You know that. Terence saying Harry Monk Tony is not worried about the hair pulling. Michael Blees saying, been saying this for a couple of seasons. Someone would get a blatant offside flag and he's going straight up. It's that it's the rule though, Harry. It's the sorry, Michael. It's the benefit of the doubt, as they say. But when you look at something like that, what's happened to him, and that it is literally, the main thing is he's in the right place, and hopefully he's on the mend. But
I mean, the thing is, though, I mean, it does, because I was looking into it today, because at first I said, well, no, you can't really blame her because it's the rules. But then I looked into it, and it's not just her, it's other lines people as well. They're just relying on VAR. And the thing is like, it does say in the rules that if it's obvious, then they can call it. But they're not doing, because they're sticking by, well, if I get it wrong, then VAR will bail me out. And that shouldn't be the way that VAR's used, should it? Is it, really?
No, not really. No.
Hopefully, the fact that's happened, there is going to be like something comes out of it, and they stop. I mean, I did notice in the FA Cup yesterday it was called a few times and stopped.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true, mate. Brendan's asking, is Rock City still going? Yeah, he was there over 40 years ago.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's still going. It's not the same as what it was before. I mean, before you used to go in and you got when I used to go in, glam rock and all that kind of stuff. And, you had people sort of look the part. Now you go in and it just looks like a normal everyday club, really. Nobody really dresses up or anything like that. I had my red leopard skin Lycras on. Mate, I was banging, mate, at that time. Absolutely banging. I remember I turned around to a woman in Rock City and I was chatting to her, and there was a little space in this stage. So I turned around to her and I went, "Do you want to go down there?" Got fucking slapped round the face.
Brilliant. They're all saying like with Cresswell and that, and Delphi Kufel. Payne's Dharma saying yes, he said he'd get his takeaway out of Forest, got the European Conference League.
No point, mate. It's like one of them little spinners where you go fishing with.
Fidget spinners. Oh dear. Matt's saying I've made it. Just going to get ready because I think we're going to be slightly behind, but hopefully not too much. Got Potter and Nuno saying like each other.
Right, we've got hold up. Let's turn this off.
So my one, I don't know how far behind, but I'm going to start the counter when it kicks off from what I'm seeing anyway.
Yeah, it's very difficult to get that. I've done it, and it's like, and then you forget, and it carries on, and you're like, it's half time, and you're 60 minutes. It's like, oh my bloody, never mind. Don't bother doing this anymore. There's certain ones that a lot of the others have got, and I don't know what they are, whether they're like paid for ones or whatever, but they actually look quite good, to be fair.
I'll have to have a look at them. Yeah, we'll have a talk afterwards, mate. I think you just said. Yeah, so I know the game, because obviously on my phone, I know it's already kind of shown that it's kicked off. So we're still waiting at this end. but we'll go with what I'm seeing at the moment, and people in the chat, as always, if you don't mind, try and keep from giving the score. It's not always easy, and it's kicked off.
Nice. Well, mine ain't yet, but we'll do in a minute, I suppose.
Thoughts on unchanged lineup, guys? Jeff's asking at the time. Yeah, I think it's probably the right thing to do at this point. So hopefully we'll see from there. Go with what the winning team from last week. Mills Lane. Tony Neary, good to see you as well in here.
Tony, you all right, mate?
Tont Yeti into the chat. And Sharky, good afternoon to you as well. Yo, Sharky. So Mama saying hello to them as well. Kieran's saying Forest have blown it. Hopefully they get Europa League.
I wouldn't say we've blown anything, to be honest. But
I know what he means, but at the same point, yeah, I mean, like, these two games are going to be quite important as well.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to just keep it going, and hopefully we can sort of pull it back. It's always going to be a type of thing. Well, the stream's gone. It's always going to be one of those
what a save there!
When you're playing against, teams that's your friends and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Kufel's just received the ball into your half, gets the ball, delivers the ball into the box. Great delivery. Suchek gets ahead of it, but Sells is up there and deals with it. Goes out for a corner.
Easy win on that header, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't it? It's a bit too easy, that one.
Come on, Forrest. Get it fucking together.
Good afternoon to James Lemper as well. Afternoon, Tony and Yeti. And hi to the chat. I can't even say my own name. And I'm only drinking coffee. James will press with a corner. Ball gets delivered in. Tadibo glances off with his 50 pence head. Sufal still has the ball. Plays it into Wan-Bissaka. Ball delivered in by Cresswell. Forest clear, but only to the edge of the 18-yard box. Back in by the Hammers. Back in by Forest. And it's hot potato football at the moment.
What are you on? Because I'm on 3 minutes 12.
Oh, yeah, see, look at me. I'm only on 2 minutes. My time on you see on the screen is virtually on par.
All right.
Yeah, I'm virtually on par with what I've got on my screen at on the stream I'm watching.
So I've got a minute ahead of you then.
Weird, isn't it?
That is bizarre.
Weird how it works itself out, this bloody thing sometimes.
It is very, very strange. Very strange. But yeah, I mean, this Talk Studio, I'm going to have like a really good look at it. I might even get that Streamlabs Ultra. Actually.
I was considering that. I thought myself, I'll have a little play around with this first of all, because what you see about this at the moment as well, it says what's in the stream, and it's like 81 comments. It shows you how many you're behind at the moment as well.
Yeah.
I love that.
Go on, get the toss in. Nobody there to hit it.
Payne saying that two of your fans are already here,
Yeti. Go on, Anger. Oh, no.
Mama woohoo. Matt saying. And they're like there.
A few crosses in, but it was easily defended.
Adama saying.
Same bad joke every time. So do you, mate. I must be off you.
Oh, what's happening to the lino? Is his thing kind of knackered up? Oh, looks like his device is packed up. Can you hear? Yeah, I'm not too sure. No, I don't think I can.
What is it? Oh, what a save.
Matt saying, thanks, Mum Flossie, Queen of the YouTube and Hammers Football TV. Thank you very much. And obviously Yetis as well.
Come on.
Bowling said, I wasn't surprised either, Togs. Not sure I expect to see Guido again, but other than that, largely expected. And I think you're not wrong there, Jeff.
Straight at him, but good save. Fucking been off it as well.
This what gets me with players. It's a fact of, it's 8 foot high and 8 yards across, but yet they square at the keep all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I suppose it's a split second thing, innit? You just sort of hit it. I mean, to be honest, that's what Man City should have been doing yesterday. Go on.
True. Shrike saying hello to everybody. I'm just going to catch up the chat while you kind of commentate, so that's not a problem at all.
Oh.
Yeah. Shrike there, saying like that. James there. Brendan saying, F the protest channel. Yeah, I mean, I've not, I only see it this morning, to be honest with you, Brendan, because obviously I've been involved in, went there this morning.
Trust the protest, guys. Trust the protest.
Oh, I've seen that shot you was on about. Yeah, it was a powerful shot, and Arioli got himself down to it.
Yeah. Crazy how I've always got in front of you.
Yeah, you know what happened? And it'll be later on. That I'll be in front of you or something.
You were, yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah. So I mean, with that, I mean, yeah, it's. And I make you right there, Brendan. You know, who knows where it goes with that crap? But them doing that, yeah. Yeah. Harry's saying, "I rather a loving." Terence is saying the bowling lounge. I like the lineups. Let's have a great day and win. People sign up to the bowling lounge. Always a great show. Absolutely, Terence.
Bowen's a worry. Bowen's a worry, and kudos for me. They're the two that I'm worried about.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, we may lose kudos. Bowen, I think, stays with us.
Yeah. He's another one going to United, and he bringing everyone's going to United. I don't know where they've got the money from.
They've got to hope for something, mate. I mean, it's either going to be Saudi or it's going to be. If it's a Prem team, I'll be surprised. You know, if the rumour was true, a couple of weeks back, Arsenal 50 million, take it or leave it. We'll leave it. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
you can go stick 50 million up your arse. We'll get proper money. Matt's saying the lineup would have been better without Rodriguez, but I hope he has a decent game like he did versus Man United last time out. You never know. You never know.
Never know. Get on the attack. Oh, no, very good.
Thank you, Mama. And if you haven't already, there is Jeff's channel. And as always, this man's channel as well.
Cheers, matey. He's not on my channel, but I've set it in the community that people come over.
Yeah, we have to read. Like I said, I've used it a couple of times. This thing, it seems pretty decent. You just kind of knowing the ins and outs of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good, mate. I mean, it's still the two of us, isn't it? So, I mean, I can still put it on there. So
that's it. Break out the song now, just the two of us. And if you notice, when you talk, the box goes yellow, isn't it?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, this looks all right, actually.
It's better than this one. Love a Darba. But Jeff's saying worst thing is the linos are actually pretty good with offsides. True. Good point. Yep. Yeti, the glam rocker.
I was, mate.
Good afternoon, Mandy. Hope you will. Thanks for coming in as always. Great bench.
I only really used the makeup once. I never did it again. I'll tell you what I used to enjoy about Rock City is like towards the end of the night when you're pissed out your face, the toilets would be leaking. Go on. Oh, another good save. Good shot, though. And so the toilets would be leaking. So me and my mate used to just stand there watching all these like glam rockers in their cowboy boots slipping over in the piss. And it was hilarious, mate. Honestly, it was hilarious.
But it's like, you know, we've done it a couple of times. When you go to West Ham, you go to the Spoons, the Golden Grove, and the amount of times you've gone in there and that, you know, you have to take your walker wings because the toilets are flooded every single time. It's fucking awful. Darma's saying, yeah, I a spinner. Matt's saying no final goal at London Stadium for Granny Dings. He's gutted, absolutely gutted. You'll see him when he goes to Wrexham, Matt. He'll score goals there. He'll be fine.
Oh yeah, he's going there, isn't he?
Jeff's saying we're off.
Be a good signing for them as well. Huh?
Yeah, because you know, you could just see what they're going to do. Oh, that's a great shot from. Is that Woods? Yeah.
Yeah, Woods is a good strike, wasn't it?
I mean, Wan-Bissaka, look at that.
Quite well at the moment, to be fair. Go on. No,
unlucky.
Go on.
Thank you, my mate.
No, it's not. That's not a pen.
No spoilers, please, till the lads call it as best we can. Sees at half time, coming your wines, as always with Jeff. Size of the display. Well, our eyes are getting on, mate. That's why we're wearing glasses, so we can see it. That's what, you know, we just done it especially for us. Brendan's saying, never seen a seconds time before. That gives me epilepsy. Yeah, I mean, last week it worked perfectly fine. Now it's doing this. I ain't got a clue. I'll work it out.
Oh, get in! Come on! Mistake there from Areola.
Yeah, we'll hopefully be replaced. Tony saying, great Yeti. Hope you guys are. Hoping for a Christmas hat trick.
Morgan gives white.
Tony, have a resized. Fellas, let's have a look. Let me do that one. There you go. How's that? That better? There you go. Thank you, Harry. Good afternoon to Expatriated 66. Thanks for coming in. All right, gents. Not too bad at all. And thanks for being with us.
You all right, mate?
Do appreciate that. Matt saying, well said, Mama, keep us in check. And good morning to...
Eh? How do you change your background?
I had to do, it's on the styles or design. You have to do it on there. Good morning, Lawrence. Hope you're keeping well from Lexington, Kentucky. Coming you irons.
You seen that goal yet?
No, it ain't not come up with my thing yet. Oh my days, what the hell was he doing there?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's.
Come on, Forrest.
That's a gift, isn't it? Absolute gift.
No, 100%, yeah.
Well, what was he thinking?
We accept it gratefully.
That's for one unit. That's a nice touch.
Yeah, it
is. That's a nice touch.
Stuff, to be honest.
That is a nice touch. I think Ariola got confused because the light blue and that is very similar to the way a light blue cell. She thought he was West Ham. Look at him there. Look, twat. Jesus.
He done 3 cracking saves as well.
That's what I'm saying. And you do some stupidity like that. Look, he even looks up as well. I mean, that's basic shit.
Yeah.
That is absolutely basic. But why are we playing it across the box as well?
Yeah.
Guido Rodriguez completely bamboozled there. Let's say hello to Lawrence, which is always good. Now it's time for West Ham to wake up now. Yeah. Always, yeah. Big up Limit and Larry.
Can't see it because I put a fucking table on there. Get it out of the way.
Michael. Good afternoon to Lynn as well. Thanks for the stream, lads. Hoping for a win. Thank you, Lynn. Hope you will. Good to see you. Matt saying, I'd love West Ham to take a punt on Kevin De Bruyne, but I feel we're not big enough for him, sadly, but I can dream. Well, if the rumours are true, it could be the fact that he's off to Liverpool.
Is that him, really, is he?
Yeah, so apparently they might take a punt on him.
He seems to have lost it a little bit to me. I don't think he's not the player he was. Go on, lads.
Amount of injuries he's had, you think over the last year or so. So the goal came in 10 minutes 31. Good start already from West Ham. Big up to the Yeti drink. Thank you very much.
Big up. How you doing?
Mandy saying great game so far. Yeah, it's been pretty even, Stevens. I mean, apart from Mariola feeling generous for some particular reason.
Yeah, it's great plays. We're countering quite nicely in this one, to be quite honest with you. Go on, Anderson.
Michael saying Charity London Stadium, yeah. Matt saying JWP to Wrexham as well too, Tony, or back to Southampton to get them back up again. Either option is possible. Yeah, imagine that. Wrexham, that's how they've got themselves up year after year. Bought players from the division above. It's worked. Yeah, absolutely. Awful play. Yeah, exactly. Elanga is trouble. Yeah, I like Elanga. I think Man United must be quality, must be cursing.
He's quality. Another mistake there. Come on, take advantage of it.
Tony Neary, let's go Forest. Get in there. Yeah, Mandy, what was that? Yeah, awful for Mariola. Don't know what he's thinking there. Expatriated saying it horrible goal to concede, but we'll take out. And now, yeah, of course, anything it helps.
Really, really playing hard today. You can see that.
Needed, didn't you? That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the difference. I mean, hopefully we're not too sitting at the beach, as they say. We're safe. We know we ain't going down, but home game, you want to put something in there at least. Brains of a rocking horse. Absolutely, Mandy. Awful. Michael, please. We never win at home. We never win at home. Terence say, Tony, you called it right, mate. Last night's kebab was fantastic. Gave Toby the gay bulldog a bit. He will poo well later. He'll do a Spurs later on, as he's saying. Matt saying Ariola's concentration concerns me. Well, I think if you look at it, this is where we need to definitely look at a new keeper during the summer window.
He's done some good stuff though, hasn't he? I mean, there's a few games that I've watched with him in, and he's pulled off some really good saves.
He has, yeah. But he's
That
let
was an
himself down.
Onana type mistake, wasn't it? That was.
Yeah. He has let himself down on quite a few occasions, unfortunately.
Yeah. And the thing is, when you're a goalkeeper, when you make them mistakes, you pay for them, don't you?
Yeah. Scoring first, Premier League this season. So for you, the first 30 games, you've scored 23 times in the first 30 games, scoring first in the Premier League. That's another good one for you. Good afternoon to Dominic MCR. Absolutely brain dead from this keeper. It was indeed. Good to see you on the channel as well. Thanks for coming in.
Big up, mate.
Mandy's saying most French have a screw loose. Big up to Views on Sport. If you haven't also, please go and see his channel. He's good guy. Big up Tone. Need you lot to win, mate. Crikey. Not without what we just did there. That's for sure. Big up to Anthony Herbert. Big up you pair of cocks. Hope you're well. This should be a good game.
Big up, Anthony.
Michael, please say, yeah, Wrexham frontline next season, Ings and Vardy. You can just see it coming, can't you? Big up to Eros as well. Big up to the crew and salute and to say as well. And good afternoon, Daz. Evening all. Views and Sports. Maybach Music. Eros. Big up as well. Big up to Terence. Big up for our brother Views every time. Views on Sport Ross. Big up to the Anthony. Manny saying, we started so well. Ariel thought he would lower our confidence. Yeah. Wherever he is going, Mandy, you can understand it. You know, he just thought for shits and giggles, I'll just pass it back out to a Forest player.
It was the press as well, though, wasn't it? I mean, the press was really good as well from Munyard's one.
Well, yeah, because at the end of the day, I mean, like, you know, Guido Rodriguez and that, I mean, it takes him 5 minutes to realise things are around him. And, it's literally that. And they're saying low there. Big up, Mum, up you will. Thank you, Mum, for putting Views' channel up on there as well. Good afternoon, Gary. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Afternoon, well, that first goal and countless over other mistakes says it all. We need another keeper as a must. 100%. Definitely need that. It needs to be done. If Ariolo is staying, then, yeah, got to be done. I mean, I just realised, we've signed Wes Foderingham, and I don't think I've ever seen him play. He just sat on the bench doing all, basically.
Weird.
Yeah. But...
Do you think Potter was a bit of a... I mean, because obviously he looked really good. Bloody hell. Obviously he looked really good for Brighton, but do you think that was just one of those lucky appointments or something?
Yeah, sometimes, you know, innit, a player comes and the face just fits at the time, doesn't it? And they seem to be doing all right, but then you get certain players that come and...
He looked like a really good manager, though, Potter, when he was at Brighton. He looked like he was going to be like a next big sort of manager, but it's proven that he's not. It must have been just with going to Brighton or something. I don't know.
Brighton's a good model, isn't it? I mean, if you look at it, most teams could learn off of Forest and how they deal things. I mean, yeah, you could say that could have helped Potter. We know that Chelsea he should never have gone there in the first place. I mean, that's a kiss of death, that one. But we're in the same old thing, and they're not his players. They're not his players.
No.
But at the end of the day, he's a coach.
Yeah.
And that's what you do. You basically try and get the best out of people.
100%.
Cool.
Bowen's down now.
Yeah, I just seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clutching his face. Oof.
Did he hit the post with his face?
I don't know if it's a post or a play. Hopefully the replay will show that. Bless him, big away every time. So, the balls. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. As he tripped over, I think it was Morello, was it? Yeah, he found the post afterwards. But the ball passed out from
it's going to be ringing.
It was well out anyway, first of all.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Harry's saying, good afternoon, Anthony. I thought I saw a Pekingese shitting in the back seat of a Fiat Panda at the car park. Good afternoon to Tony Snooker fan. Good to see you as well. Hello, what's your thoughts on ticket pricing for football matches, and what's your thought on Lucas Paqueta betting the situation months ago? The ticket price for football matches is one big joke because they know full well they can, price tickets at a reasonable price, which will get people in their thousands trying to get into to buy a ticket. I mean, our prices are not too bad, still bad enough, but when you look at certain clubs when they're asking a minimum of £92 upwards, then that's taking the mickey, really. Arsenal, cheapest tickets I think is £92.
Bloody hell!
I mean, what they charge for the season ticket for their lowest banding is something like £1,300 or something like that.
I'd say that not to watch them.
You know what I mean? It's one of those. But the Lucas Paqueta thing, I think it's in certain respects, if he's done it, but it's the way it's been blown out of proportion in certain respects. It's only a small amount of money. I know the FA want to stamp their mark and try and ban him indefinitely. He's supposed to, well, I don't think we've heard anything yet. Should have been this week. But really, the Paqueta thing, it kind of affected his play a little bit. He kind of got himself back on track. But if he's going to go, he's going to go. So for me, we've seen other players do betting a lot worse. Put it that way, a lot worse.
Yeah, but I mean, it annoys me, to be honest, because I mean they earn money than some of us will ever see in our lives, and and then the betting as well. I mean, come on, it's ridiculous, really, to be honest, that they're doing that.
True, but the Paqueta thing was only like a couple of quid here, couple of quid here.
Ball towards corner.
Good afternoon, Jason. Hope you will. Second home game in a row. We've gifted the opposition a goal. Yep. Yeah, we love doing that. I'll have an E, please, Ross. Views you saying smash the like, guys. Thank you very much for that.
We accept gifts with
in abundance, yeah.
Absolute joy.
Good afternoon. I need an E, please. Monk the legend. Michael, please, saying the first rule of defending, when in doubt, kick it out. Yeah, boot it out. Rose head into the channels, get shot. Yeah. Who would you like as next goalkeeper? For me, Lynn, I've said it all along and I won't change my view on that one. Top one for me would be Keller. Get him from Liverpool.
What?
If it costs you X amount, let's pay that money. Let's get Keller. Great keeper.
One Morgan.
Will he want to come and join us, though, is another thing. But if the money's right, who knows? Jason saying, nasty boat to injury. Must have hurt. Yeah, got a bit of ass on his eyebrow.
I think Anderson's going to be looking up to get yellow for
that. Anthony's saying, question, Yeti, what shampoo do you use? Tont uses cooking oil. He told me to get the shine.
That's why I wouldn't use cooking oil, mate, because look at the state of his head.
Yeah, because I was just using the ordinary olive oil. It should have been extra.
I use Head and Shoulders because I have great looking hair.
You forgot to flick your hair.
No dandruff, just great looking hair. Is that what it was? It was that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Head and Shoulders. You have dandruff?
That's it, yeah.
Another great save from Areola there. Ball gets put back into the box and get cleared from Souček. Forrester really fighting from it. Gibbs White again gets the ball in, cleared out by Bowen this time. They're looking for the linesman, but nothing's happening. Kudos. Who's this referee? I don't recognise him.
I've seen him in a few games.
Anderson's on the floor now.
Yeah, that tackle, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't get a yellow when he gets up, to be honest with you, but
we'll see, innit?
I couldn't tell whether he actually got the ball or not, because he hadn't really shown a replay, so it looked to me like he missed
They're just showing it now. Let's see it again. He gets the ball first.
Yeah,
he's
been a cracking sign, isn't he?
Oh, he's been great for you, isn't he? Absolutely great.
Absolutely.
Expatriate is saying, what about keepers who sat on the bench for about 18 months, just picked up an FA Cup medals medal yesterday? See, that's all it takes, isn't it? That's all it takes. Matt Turner, bloody hell.
Yeah.
10 men at the back has said, have to try and get Keller from Liverpool. That's the one for me. He'd be number one choice.
Yeah, interesting thought, that.
Post Nick. Callum Coyle, good afternoon for you as well. Come on, Hammers, 21 win. 2-1 win, he's saying. Nice. Good to see you, Callum. Hope you will. Thanks for coming in. And if you haven't already, for me and Yeti, if you can, smash the like, share, and subscribe. Obviously, get Yeti over that 600 mark, please. Be greatly appreciated for him.
Yeah, it'd be awesome, guys. Cheers.
And I'm trying to get onto that 1K mark. But if I get there, we'll get there. If I don't, I don't. Simple as.
Come on.
Big up to Revy. Big up, lads. What you saying today? Yeah, it's going to be an hard game. I said 2-2 Revy. Yeah, he's keeping it on the. He's keeping quiet at the moment. He's doing a Nuno. He's smiling every now and then, but he's not kind of alluding to anything.
Come on, get the ball out the box.
Yeah, absolutely, Michael. That's why I said it. Yeah, ball. Any coach that takes on a team takes on the players. Good coach can develop 100%.
Yeah,
I totally agree on that. When you hear that same old comment, they're not his players. Yep. Any manager that comes into a team, they're not his players, but it's what he does with them. That's the key point of it.
Of course it is.
Ball delivered into the box, into no one. I mean, we're putting balls into the box. Apart from that first one that Kufel did, all the others so far, I've not even met any of the hammers.
No, we've been defending it well and concentrating so far.
He's saying, Larry, I hope you will. Matt saying, Anthony, I thought Tony used just for men on his bonds. Yeah, what's it? Alpacin and what's it? Regain or some shit like that.
It's in it, yeah. Wonder Grow.
That's Miracle Grow. The old what's it? The old compost. That'll do. Look, as long as it does the job, it all counts. Yeah,
it's worth an idea, mate. If you've got some compost in your garden, just do an headstand in it for a bit.
Be aware, like this head bag, carry a bag over me with compost in it. Just open it. Gary saying James Trafford from Burnley. That's not a bad shirt either. Or the Sheffield United keeper, Cooper Young. Trafford has Premier League experience. Yeah, Trafford's good. He's not a bad keeper.
I think Matt Sells is probably one of the top ones at the minute.
Oh my God. Really? I've just seen this comment here because this is just just shows you it's taking the mickey now. Michael Bleed is saying Paqueta decision been put back till the season is over again. So it should have been like the week's gone. They should have announced it then. Now they've done it. It comes down, for me, if you're doing that, it just says either they've got no evidence whatsoever and they can't prove anything on this bloke.
Yeah.
But that is literally taking the
Why did they leave it so long anyway? How is Antonio anyway?
Well, he's still in training. I mean, people thought that he may have an appearance at the end of the season, but I can't see it myself. I don't see it.
No.
But he's been doing training. They're possibly going to keep him on for maybe another season. Maybe it's kind of a goodwill thing. But the main thing is he's been putting the work rate in, which is good. And like with your 1 year, all you've got to hope for when he comes back, he puts the training in, he comes back as even better, really.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Nice ball that is to the left. Come on. You've been all over it pretty much since we scored, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, stream's kind of. I see it's got back into it again. Terence is saying, I'm gonna make a pact with the devil. If we lose today, the Spuds get smashed. They're changing the name of their trophy room to the room. To the room. Anthony ever said, no, mate, he does on his eyebrows, though. Yeah.
I don't think Spurs ain't got a trophy room. I think they sold it on eBay because they don't need it.
He was saying that Yeti uses Vidal Sassoon.
Vidal. Wash and go, mate.
Yeah, I use that. Wash and gone. Don't use that one, mate. It's fucking awful.
You washed and it went.
Matt's saying, I'd love Trafford, but he won't be cheap. Nah. Same as Keller, though. He won't be cheap either, really.
Nah, I don't think Keller will be.
Mama Flossy saying, Tont used to use hair today, gone tomorrow. Good afternoon, Daniel Neal. Good afternoon, Tony and Yeti. I was very slightly positive after 5 minutes, but I'm not hopeful now after going behind. We're not great at bouncing back. Yeah, not with this team anyway, that's for sure. But if you've seen the goal, Daniel, it was a cheap giveaway by Areola. Laugh at Mama's one on the hairpiece. Ish go Tova. Good afternoon, Sean Fresh. Get Keller at now, 100%, mate.
Fresh.
Yeah, I think we're jumping a minibus and go and get him ourselves. I'd love to have that keeper. He was saying can't go wrong with Head and Shoulders. Brenda saying, yeah, you're not for something West Ham Fresh, probably Villa. Yeah, it'd be lovely if we can get it though.
Come on, oh man.
Fresh is saying, why does the scoreboard say period? Surely it's first quarter, mate. It's how this thing's set up. Not my doing. I'll tell you that now. I'll hold my hand up. That's the way it kind of comes up.
Period one.
Yeah, unfortunately, you kind of don't show anything other than that.
It's an ice hockey thing, isn't it? That?
Yeah, I mean, I hope it's set up for football. I'll have to have a look again in a minute. Good afternoon to Words and Pictures. Afternoon, Tony, Yeti, and everyone.
Words.
I know, Trogs, but we can dream about Callaway. Fresh saying big matches in Limerick today, in my opinion. Good luck today, by the way, Mama. Eros is saying that's very nice. Brenda saying we'll be watching the hurling Fresh. That Limerick team are beasts. Eros is saying I'll be honest, I totally forgot Arsenal are playing Newcastle today. Mama says I hadn't.
Battle for second place. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, maybe exactly. Oh, Michael, yeah,
in that one as well.
Oh, brilliant, mate. Michael Billy saying Tony uses baby bio, does wonders for growth.
Go on now, we've got the ball back. Get it sorted.
Go on. Oh, Kudos gets up for that one. Lynn saying FA not fit for purpose. Yeah, this is the thing, isn't it? I mean, we've got old antiquated people using this thing and don't know what they're really doing. Not football people, really. Ravi's asking, do you see any positive play from West Ham? First 5 minutes so far, but Forest have just kind of all they've got to do is basically defend. They're 1-0 up. There's no pressure on them in that respect.
Yeah.
The only thing is if they lose a bit of concentration and allows West Ham in, and then it could be a different perspective. But at the moment, pretty comfortable with what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, since we scored, I mean, you have been having a lot of it. I mean, it's gone a little bit more 50-50 now. But, I mean, you're definitely getting about it and trying to get the ball. There is a bit of a fight going off in the midfield as well. So.
Which you expected. I mean, like they were saying last week. Shots per game Premier League this season under Julian Lopetegui, 14.6, ranked 7th. Not even Potter. Shots per game under Lopetegui and not Potter. That says it all, really. That does say it all. Oh, man. Eros is saying, been trying to preoccupy my time with stuff around the house this weekend. I couldn't be bothered thinking about Arsenal. You guys have had a great season. 100% they have. Tadibo wins the ball back off of him. How we got out of that, I don't know.
Could have a break here.
Kudos sucks out the challenge.
No, got back again.
See, nice simple one-touch football there for Forest. Unlucky it's gone out. It's from Anderson. Matt saying FA are clueless, they're clutching at straws. Yeah, it seems to be. I mean, see, the thing with it as well, yeah, they took a mobile phone off of him to get some information and then gave it back to him and they could find nothing on it.
Right.
And then about a month or so later, can we have your phone back? He says, I've sold it. I've got rid of it.
Right.
Because you're mucking around, because you've basically gone into my personal stuff, and I've done no more. Well, I got myself a new phone.
Right.
But it took them a month to go back and say, "Can I have some? Can we have a look at your phone again?" That's how clueless they are.
They always why? I mean, it always takes so long to sort things out. I mean, it's same as this 115 charges. I mean, is that done with now? Then nothing's happening.
No, because again, it's supposed to be. That's another one. You get announced this is what's happening, and then before you know it, it suddenly goes underneath the carpet, underneath the radar. You're supposed to forget about it, and then all of a sudden they'll surface up near the end of the season. So yeah, that's still in the ether. But what's happening with it, who knows? But they did say
No.
when they first mentioned this, it could be up till 2030 before it gets resolved.
Well, that's just a load of bollocks, that is. I mean, I think what they're doing is probably just waiting to see how much City's going to give them to shut up.
Yeah. Go to the call us.
Most dodgy company
Call
on
us.
the planet. I don't get how they can look into things being dodgy when they're the most dodgy corporation going.
They've got no idea, mate, as you said. Harry saying about the Spurs
Oh!
trophy room is used for yoga at the trophy room is used for yoga at Arsenal, which is used as a trophy as a yoga class. Fresh is saying Tom takes 2 bottles into the shower, Jack Daniels and Jim Beam. Jack Daniels and Kraken. Jim Beam's not bad. I do like a bottle of Kraken.
Kraken's lovely. Kraken is lovely.
Kraken did a coffee one. Did you ever try the coffee flavour? Mate, I'll tell you something. No, that was decent.
Yeah, I don't like the taste of coffee, so I wouldn't like that.
Ah. Who's that been? Is that Bowen been caught at the back of the ankles? Yeah, Danny's gone like a sack of spuds.
Yeah.
And Matt's saying, and brings them out empty for it. Absolutely. What's the point of going in with 2 bottles full and coming out with them still full? Nah. Gary's saying, my grandfather had a marvellous head of hair at 96. He used Vocine. Yes.
Vocine.
Remember Vocine, the teardrop, the green-shaped bottle, winning the old teardrop kind of look kind of thing?
Right,
yeah. Stung like a bastard when it got in your eyes. I remember that.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Did remember that. Oh, God. Oh, what a fluff by Cresswell. Good defending, though, from Forest. So, according to my...
We're doing good defending, but it's a bit last ditch for me.
Yes, yeah. I'll give it that, yep.
Go on.
Let's say Mama Floss's radar for when Newcastle players always bang on. Good shout there. 10 men at the back saying Arsenal versus Newcastle will be a great game. 2-3 to the Newcastle. Yeah, you imagine that. That'd be man.
Yeah, I mean it's at Emirates, isn't it? So obviously Newcastle are better at home.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure they'll bring it.
So even Chris Wood's come back to defend. That just shows you, yeah, we are kind of on top a little bit, as you're saying, Yeti.
Yeah. Definitely.
You've got your big man coming in that. New Premier League deal rights, 215 live games for the 25-26 season. Yeah, that's it. They've already stepped them up. 215 live games for next season. Michael Blees saying, bring on the BFG for Guido. He's done now at the moment. Yeah, I mean, 1 game a season is no good. Matt saying, bring on the Falk at half time and send that Milinkovic into the stand. I do like Milinkovic. He's a good player and all. Terence said, I would like to cross the rumours that my son Aaron has been dyeing his hair. He doesn't. His loving other half does it for him. He doesn't do it. His other half does. Nothing gets past you, Mama. Oh, so long time. Mama Flossie, how are you? So the Donna Cullen. Well, go on, boys. Faz Ventura. Good afternoon to yourself and good afternoon to Donna Cullen. Well, go on.
Yeah, all right, man.
10 men at the back. He just told the FA top lawyers. Yeah, you're not wrong there. That's what it'll be. They've got the power to do it, haven't they? Mama's saying, hit the likes, please. Thank you very much. And also, if you can, like I said, look after Yeti as well, please. Tony Neary is saying, Spurs don't have a trophy room. They have a trophy shoebox. Be another 100 years before they're investing in the room.
Yeah, but I mean, Tony, right? What if they actually win that Europa?
Oh, man, you imagine that. You would, if that happens, mate, you would never hear North London is white. That's what you'll be hearing.
Oh, mate. Go on. You're away. Hit it. Oh, he should have gone for the shot. Hit it. Oh, good save again from Ariola.
Michael Bleed saying, last time North London trophy rooms had anything in them, dinosaurs walked the earth.
Offside, anyway.
That's about right, that is. That's about right.
No, he's offside by his hand. I don't agree with this offside by your hand, to be honest.
Well, is this the semi-auto? I think because I think they had it last on the other game. A semi-automated VAR now. I think it's called in the shop. Fresh
Yeah, but if your hand's in front, it's not Maradona football. We don't score with his hands, do we? It should go by your feet.
And I mean, not being funny, when you run, what's the first thing that comes out? It's either your knee or your hand, really, isn't it? So yeah. Sean's asking, open the barcode stuff them.
Are we going to get to a point, Tony, where we have to run like this with his hands behind?
Exactly. Yeah. Don't, for fuck's sake, don't trip over, mate. You got no chance.
Oh my days, it's insane, isn't it?
Fresh Guido have played quite well so far. Oh, look at that break come through. Is the one you was probably on about? Oh, that's a Porsche. He's had a second dibs. And Ariella pulls a save off of there. Come on,
he's a good save, but it's straight.
I mean, the first shot wasn't great. Oh, the offside flare goes. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, the first shot from Woods, I mean, it wasn't exactly great, was it? And you get second dibs, but even still. Oh, yeah.
Finish that, really.
Mind you saying that, it wasn't just his hand there. You can see his body is also, because lucky enough, the green of the pitch.
The thing is, he's not the fastest, though, is he, really, Woodsy?
But it's like there, he's brought it down on his left to give it into his right. Why don't he just smash it with his left, give it a go? You never know.
They don't do that, do they?
That's the problem these days.
If you're right in front of goal, then just hit it whichever foot you can.
Pro players at the end of the day, you expect them to use both.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Matt's saying, quick, someone message Hot Fuzz and tell him Donna Cullen's in here. Tony Neary says, yeah, we're near the end of it, mate. If the Spuds win, then it'll be North London is white. Tony Neary.
Oh, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. I'll tell you what I watched last night, that Final Destination Bloodlines.
Well, the new one.
Yeah, mate, that is good. That is good. I enjoyed that.
Really. I think if you look, because I don't know about you, mate. I mean, when they did the first one, the concept brilliant. Leave it.
This one is back to what it was before, where little things make up little. Honestly, I'm not going to say a lot, but it is class. Some of the kills in it are brilliant.
I mean, not being funny, when you look at the trailer for it, and it gives away one particular scene at the barbecue thing.
Yeah, I didn't watch the trailer, so I try and stay away from them. To be honest,
it gives that much away, but yeah, sometimes you watch some of them, it really does. It just kind of, it's like, when you think about
that bit was absolutely hilarious. I was laughing my arse off on that. When he's like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm all right."
That's a bit you see. That's a bit you see, obviously. Yeah. Like I say, it took them 30 minutes to call off site. Yeah, bad, isn't it? 100%, Matt. 10 minutes at the back saying, if it hits your hand, it's handball. And again, it's that kind of question where it is in your arm. Yeah. Gary.
Yeah, definitely.
Gary Wilton saying, yeah, I wonder if we could tempt Ollie Watkins away from Villa, what signing he'd be. I think if it is anything, he'll go. Well, I don't think they'll buy him now, but Arsenal, if anything else, because he's an Arsenal fan. But you imagine him coming to us, it wouldn't be a bad shout. Ollie's not a bad player. It's all the other stuff we need going as well.
Well, I mean, I've heard today, apparently Arsenal have pretty much said they've got. I mean, I don't know where it's come from, some bollock thing, but Arsenal's got 100 million to spend or something like that. But it's like, well, you need a striker, yeah. But if you make out what you've got to spend, then teams are going to hold you to ransom for a player, aren't they?
Of course. Well, the funny part about you saying that, the week before they had 200 million to spend.
Yeah. There's so much crap going on at the minute. It's unreal.
200 million to spend. And also, what was it? One of the blokes said, well, they should go out and get Isaac. Okay, so they spent £150 million on one player. And then you've got to try and find something at 50 million to either get one or two players out of that.
Yeah. Isaac's not for sale, though. I mean, I don't know why he keeps coming up, because he's not for sale.
I know. It's they open at one point, the Newcastle going to say, oh, you've been bugging us so much about it. Oh, we'll give in. Here you go. Have it. What a lot of old shit. Harry's how many
Has he
games has he
20 on
missed through
today?
injury, Gary? Sorry, mate.
Has he 20 on to the game today? Do you know?
He's never set foot in the London Stadium ever since they moved there.
Is he? Oh, is he really?
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
go on.
Oh, hold on. He's being held back there, Bowen.
Take
And the referee's let that play on. Purposely held back Bowen there and nothing.
It was an accident.
Michael, please saying Candy Floss last movie he passed after making Final Destinations. Wow.
So, guys, watch it. If you get a chance, watch it because it's absolutely brilliant. It really is good.
So going to this is 4 minutes of added time being put on. Terry saying, no, Yeti, please don't even mention Spuds when it's like saying the Yorkshire Ripper was a victim of women's lib. You just don't do it. Michael Please saying, FA make rules up as they want. Henderson should see Red in the cup final. Yeah, I did see this thing. You know, it was quite clear and obvious what he did. But yeah, again, yeah.
To be honest, if Spurs managed to win that, then same as West Ham when they won in Europe as well, then that'd be another team singing Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that.
Absolutely.
I think Man United will win that, to be honest.
Be very interesting. And ball nicked off of Anderson there. Kudos coming forward with it, but he's really on his own. And look at that straight away. You've got 5, 6, 7 players coming back, and now West Ham are joined by 2 more players. And he's gone out for a corner, and he's given it as a goal kick. Clearly come off the Forest player, but of course, yeah, Kufel remonstrating with the linesman.
Yeah, that was the right decision, mate. You're deluded. Go on. Nearly half time. Another corner.
Dog. Gary's saying we'd get at least 50 million for Kudos, Solo, Mavropanos. Got to be at least 80 million to spend. Yeah, I mean, hopefully they're going to spend some money on him. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can see that. Yeah, clear and obvious. So even the linesman's getting confused with that blue you're wearing. Cooper gets the yellow card for his sins because of the remonstrating. Michael Please saying, yeah, you won this. Officials wearing red now. Here he is. Good afternoon, usual. Good afternoon, reprobates. I see our fabulous goalkeeper played a blindy early on. Oh, mate, it was, absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Good to see you, usual. We were asking about you earlier, but glad to see you in here. And good evening, good afternoon, should I say, to Pepsi. Man City have themselves to blame. That's what happens when you take the FA to court.
Oh dear, who's on the floor?
Oh, he says, here he is. Thought I was in for a new pair of slippers. Harry.
Marilo's down that.
Is he? Brendan's saying, hey, usual, good to see you. Been pacing yourself as to when you appear, or will I hope? They're coming out thick and fast. Michael Blees is saying, Kufel book because Linesman can't do his job. Absolutely, yeah. Wrong on all levels, but hey. After my friend, that'll be a will.
I can't make head or tail of what happened there with Murillo.
I'm just going to see it now because obviously we're just slightly behind.
It looked like he ran into the back of your player, to be honest, from what I could tell.
Yeah, it looks like, 2 Forest players went down. He's still on the floor. It's only a foot injury. So.
It's always a worry when he goes down because he don't tend to stay down.
I was just saying because he's
he's been a cracking side.
He's asking for a sub here as well, mate.
Oh dear, it's not looking good when he gets up. Can't put any weight on it.
Let's have a look here. So goes past Cresswell. So he's not exactly collided. He's with Souček. it's how he comes down.
Yeah, he looks to me like he runs straight into the back of one of your players.
He's with Souček, and he goes into the side of him, but the way he comes down, the way his feet plants on the floor, I think that's what the problem is. So he's either his angles wasn't great, so his weight on him as well, I think, doesn't help. So he's come down on like an awkward angle, and onto his ankle. I'd say it's that.
Yeah, I think that's probably right. What's happened? That's off top.
Oh, Margot Blee's saying Guido fell on him. Thank you very much for that. User saying, question, Yeti, tell me that beer again. It begins with a C. Is it? That's that Cruz Campo?
Yeah, Cruz Campo, mate.
Mm.
I was trying to think of things that begin with a C, but then I thought, well, I'm on Tom's channel, so I won't say that.
Carlsberg.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. There you go, it's that one.
Cruz Campo. Yeah, very nice stuff.
Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. In fact, I think I'm going to go and get one, actually. I'll be back in a sec.
No worries, mate.
How do I actually disappear for a minute?
Let's see if I... No, I ain't going to kick you. I'm going to hide you on... I'll hide you for the moment. I think that's because, yeah, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, I can't see where you actually...
Let me just hide you for
self out.
Yeah, I'll just hide you for the moment and keep an eye on
you. Yeah, right.
Some rulers off the pitch. So they're probably going to... I don't think they're going to make any changes here for us at this stage. They're just going to see what happens at half-time. So half-time is there now. Thoughts, people, what did you think of the first half? I mean, a dreadful mistake from Areola has basically cost us in this game so far. I mean, it's been pretty even Stevens in my eyes. If it wasn't for that mistake, I don't think we'd have seen any goals at this stage. I think it still would have been 0-0. You've got to look at the fact that Forest have defended pretty well. We did kind of slightly get back into the game, as he said, but we've not exactly kind of capitalised on anything apart from that ball that Kufel put in first of all for the cross. Anything else otherwise I've seen so far has not exactly been on target. So at the moment we sit 1-0 down. That's good. Yeah, it's good stuff for usual Cruz Campo. Not overpower anything like that. One will, if you haven't already, if you've not tried it, is Jeremy Clarkson's Hawkstones range of beers that he does. The cider is very nice, very smooth, goes down too well, really. And he does a one called Hedgerow, which is like the old dark fruit. And he does a Premier one as well, which is quite good. Welcome back.
Sure.
Yeah, I was just saying, if you've ever tried some of the Jeremy Clarkson's, the ones that he does, the Hawkstones, he does, the cider is quite smooth.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
it's quite
really
nice.
a big cider drinker, to be honest.
But yes, it's not
Gives
bad.
me heartburn.
Well, no, because you find with this one, it's quite nice actually.
Yeah. What do you make of that first half then, Tony?
I think if you look at it, let me just change that. So period 2 as they've just shown me there. With that, it's for me it was pretty even Stevens. The only thing that's happened there is Areola making that clanger of a mistake that's basically kind of
yeah, I think that's pretty much been the main crux of it. I mean, that was a terrible mistake, that was, but obviously we're going to jump on it, which is what we've got to do. But since then, in my opinion, I think you pretty much had most of the play. We've been defending quite well, but it's been a little bit last ditch at times. Everything that's come into the box, we've pretty much won, which is what we've been doing most of the season. So at least we're concentrating on that. Hopefully Murillo comes back out because he is a big player of ours. Jared Bowen's looked about it again, as always. I mean, he's one of those players. I do rate him a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's been, say you've defended really well. 'Cause you've what's been delivered into the Forest box has been pretty much handled really well. But other than that, from both sides, I mean, you've had opportunities to score another goal, but they've been kind of chances squandered.
Yeah, I think that's my biggest issue, really. I mean, yeah, we scored the one goal. You've got to advance on that. I think we need at least another two, or one more, or whatever. No, I'd say another two, because I think you are actually trying to get about it and try and get involved, and you are having a few like forward moments. But like you say, that Areola mistake was massive, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and if it stays like that, then yeah, that's the way it's going to be. I'm just going to go with the scoreline so far. So the current games, Everton, obviously earlier was 2-0 to Everton for the last game at Goodison.
Right.
Obviously, this game is 1-0 to the Forest. Both Brentford, Fulham, and Leicester and Ipswich are both 0-0 at the moment. So there are 13 minutes into the Leicester game, 40 minutes into the Brentford game, both currently 0-0. Where do we go with my chat? Because it just jumped up a couple of one there. Period 2 is he's put on there fresh. James from E20, good evening. Send me the link. He's going to come. He wants to come on and say something. I think he wants to vent his frustration. Expatriate said, "Good first half. West Ham United came back in it with it. There's more goals out there. Just sure from whom though."
Yeah, big up Expat. Absolutely right. Always right as well when you say what you say.
So if I just gonna, if you're okay with Yeti, I'll just bring James in and have a little vent while we've got the chance to.
Yeah, go for it.
Let me send him in there. Oh, I think I did the right button. Anyway, go where am I? Get a shot of that. Get a shot of that. Good afternoon, Phil. Hope you're well, matey. What a load of shit. Yeah, not great, mate. Not good at all. And good also afternoon to the Iron Disciple. Great to see you. Is it true there's not a lot of people actually at the game, West Ham supporter-wise? The chance of scoring it drives me nuts. It seems fairly... there is some empty seats by the looks of it, but it seems pretty packed. But you can see certain points where there is nothing there. But no, what I can see of it, Iron Disciple, there's bodies, but maybe there is some gaps. And good afternoon to Fly Fox Pro. Been a long while, my friend. Hope you're well. Good to see you in here.
I didn't like some of the little dives we did, to be honest with you. You know what my opinion is on that kind of
thing. Yeah. We don't need that in this game, that's for sure.
No, well, it needs to be stamped out, but it probably never is going to be.
No. James, if you're still here, mate, I've sent it to you. What's he saying there?
I got on this easily, by the way. So there's no issue for me.
Bear with me. Right, now I'm going to send him the right one.
I sent him a Skid Row song like I did Anthony that time.
Right, that should be the one there. Okay, now, like I said, getting used to it all, mate. Getting used to it. Fly Fox Pro saying, "Why play this lineup when we aren't getting relegated?" Yep, he could have got an easy win with fans if he played an attacking lineup. I don't get it. Potter, in a nutshell, it's Potter, and let's bring this man in as well. Good afternoon, James. How are we, mate?
Hello, James.
Oh, all right, mate. All right. What do you make of that? Because I think Forest have been by far the better team, completely outplayed us from probably about the 10th minute to the rest of the half. But I'm not happy with that, man. I think that's bad from us, pretty bad.
It was even Stevens and that, and of course, then I mean, as I said, I don't know Areola, unless he's gone fucking colourblind, or he thought that the blue was our colour. And he's literally played it into their play. I mean, we're trying to play at the back when we're not good enough to do that. And also, you just clear your lines. Don't fuck around with it. Just clear your lines. There's no pressure on you at that point if you get rid of it down the other end of the pitch. But
even
Jesus.
But even from then, though, Tone, right? We haven't even done anything. Anything we know. I don't even remember their keeper having to make a save other than in the Souček chance after about the second minute. You know.
That's about it. I'll make you right, yeah, because I've already said, James. Apart from that one cross that Kufau put in, everything else otherwise, Forest have literally just soaked it up.
Yeah,
with ease.
Yeah,
with absolute ease.
Fresh fielder. Have many scotches for me, son. You know what I mean? I can see you saying that he's have a shot. It's just, I don't know. Like that first half of football, one thing I can't work out with us is why are we crossing balls into the box when they've got two centre halves who love to head the balls away, but we've got no strike on the pitch.
That's what we're good at as well.
Yeah, and that makes no sense to me. Like, I just feel like, it feels wrong. And this is the thing, like, this is where the Potter thing will rumble on and on all throughout the summer. Like, why are we crossing balls in just for Thomas Souček only? Like, Fulkrug should be on the pitch. You're at home and you've gone. I thought the lineup today was like, what are you trying to do to us? Like, I know there's being sentimental and all that, but like, what's going on? What's going on?
I can see. I suppose you look at it like he's looking at the fact of, well, that's the team that won last week, but that's a different game, different setup altogether. Forest are not united. No shape, form, whatever way you look at it, their form is completely different to Man United. And to go with the same kind of lineup, I'll make you right there, James. You go with a little bit of strength. Last game of the season as well. If anything,
we also need it as well.
You need it definitely.
You know what I mean?
Being that it's our last home game for this season, then put the Fulkrug up top. Have either Kudos sitting behind, with Bowen and Fulkrug sitting up top. Then you've got that creativity in that respect, and it's an easy thing. It's easy,
mate. I'd keep it the way it is, to be honest.
It just for me, right? It's like only at West Ham can we ask for two strikers, and they're both sitting on the bench. Like, and he goes with two inside forwards. And the thing is, this is the problem that I've got with Potter. Yeah, is that if you're going to succeed next year, you've got to be able to adapt. And it feels like he's the sort of manager that if it ain't broken, he ain't going to fix it. Do you know what I mean? And that's where this stems from. Second half, I expect West Ham to come out all guns blazing. If they don't, I think Forest will roll us out the ground about 2 or 3. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's a possibility. Yeah,
they're going to sit there. They're going to wait. They're going to counter attack us with Elanga, and they're probably going to bring on Hudson-Odoi later on in the game for pace. And that's where, like, if I can see it and you boys can see it, then I can't see why he can't see it. If that makes sense, he knows their strengths, and we've just gone. It's frustrating, and Potter's not doing himself no favours at the minute. He really ain't.
No. I mean, with the lineup, I think this is the telling point for this game so far. And no doubt after this one, James, I know you'll be on.
Yeah,
you'll be saying your piece on this. I guarantee that one.
yeah. It's but it's supposed to be the last. I'll tell you one other thing on this also before I make a move. Let you get back on. Like the empty seats in the ground is worrying for me. Everywhere. Like, I'm seeing them all everywhere. I see all white spots all over the.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But isn't that all? You've got to think of it like this as well. Take that as a positive, because if there's empty seats, then that kind of tells you what people are saying about the board.
Yeah.
And if they're doing it by not having their asses on a seat, then that's damaging to him.
Yeah.
And I'll take that as a positive in that respect.
Yeah, you can do, but I would have assumed that, last game of the season, you're playing against a Forest side who have got something to play for. So our job is to try and stop them from doing that.
Yeah.
And we've just turned up there, and it just seems like people seem just deflated like that.
Yeah.
It seems like it's every week, Tone. Every week
I know, mate.
Like...
I know, mate. I know, and that's the sad part about it. We shouldn't be in this kind of position, but it's the way this season has gone for us. We can all agree that we can't wait to see the back of this season. 100% can't wait to get rid of it.
Yeti, Forest, the good son. Do you know what I mean? I will give you that.
Yeah, we'll put it together, definitely.
Yeah. Like, I know Forest are a side that have been a good side all year, but I would have just assumed after last week, and this is where it goes back to West Ham, is last week was a sort of flash in a pan result.
Yeah,
Right. Do you know what I'm saying? Was it a good result, or was it just one in ones where Man United are just that shit that we've even beaten?
yeah, true.
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? So, right, I'll let you crack on. I'll catch you
James,
later on.
Thanks for coming in, mate.
Take
No
care,
worries.
mate.
Peace.
Catch you soon. Ta-da, mate. Ta-da. Jeffrey's saying Gibbs White running the game.
Yeah. I mean, like with the Areola mistake there, if Gibbs White ain't running into the box, and that don't happen, does it?
No,
So I
it's
mean,
true.
you've got to have
Exactly.
that as well.
Exactly.
And he is playing well. In fact, I think most of them are playing well. To be fair, Alanga's been playing well as well. Defense has been doing what the defense does, like James says, and he's absolutely spot on. Everybody's seen it from us. If you keep crossing the ball in high, 9 times out of 10 we're going to win it.
Yeah, definitely. The only kind of downside to it, obviously, it looks like Murillo is finished for this game. Don't look like he's coming back on. So they're warming up one of your players at the moment. So the teams are coming back out again.
Well, what are you on? I mean, I'm seeing him running, doing his thing, and that's from before the game. He looks all right now.
Okay, it's interesting. They're showing you a player getting warmed up because he came off on one of them, the old golf cart things on the back of the stretcher. So unless they've kind of sorted him out, but I think the next 5 minutes, if he does start, it's going to be quite crucial. If he breaks down within 5 minutes, then not good.
Oh yeah, we don't want that. But I mean, he's moving around quite well. I mean, it's just kicked off now on here.
Yeah.
Just turn that down.
Oh yeah, he's back on. I see him there. Yeah, I see him there.
Yeah, he looks all right now. He's quite a resilient character, to be fair.
Well, I think the player they've got him. He looks a beast anyway. The bloke looks like he might be his replacement, but he's gone back onto the bench. So I'm going to see what the timer starts off of there, because if it starts off at something else, I have to. Well, I'll just go with what I've got here at the moment.
That's what happened with the one I did last time. I just gave up on it, to be honest. During these times, because you've got to be able to stop it when there's a stoppage, and
Yeah.
Kind of stuff. Otherwise, it just don't look right.
Right, it's kicked off. I'll go with that. What's it going to show up on the time on the clock? Let's have a quick butchers. That'd be interesting.
I'm on 46 minutes now.
If not, I'll kick it back off at 40. Yeah, look, 45. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to stop that.
Well, we need to win the fucking ball back. Well,
let me reset the timer. There you go. And I'll do that. So I'm a little bit behind
you
the timer.
so far in this second half.
So I'm going to do a countdown. 44 minutes. There you go. Do it like that.
Yeah.
Fresh, when you get on, James, I'll be taking straight every time you come on there. I was saying Gibbs White has been going AY on us. Yeah, he's been. I like him. Do like him. It'd be interesting to see if you keep hold of him during the summer, mate. I'll be honest with you.
I think to be honest, I think a lot of it depends on if we get the UCL or not. I think if we get the UCL, I think he'll stay. But it all comes down to if we can manage to get that. As I've always said, and as I always will say, if you don't want to play for the shirt, then piss off, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Brendan's gone. Right time, don't let it go. I'll see you all later. Brendan, again, thanks for being with us. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you for being here.
Take care, Brendan.
Exactly, 100%. Laughing there. Later, Topher. Yeah. Fly Fox Pro saying, can't play it down the field when there's no target man to win it. Totally agree on that comment. Suchek not getting any late runs into the box, so he's pointless being out there. Bowen Kudos not getting into space, etc. Yeah, we're quite flat in that respects. In that first half, Topher being well. Lynn saying James is right. Why no striker? Yeah. he's relying on Bowen and Kudos to do the job, but they're not. That's not their job. Yeah, Jeff saying the usual. They're all good, mate. It's the lounge. So you see, the Brentford game is now it's 1-1. So they've actually come back up. Andy Sobel saying this sat with shite, basically. Lynn saying wrong team selected, my opinion.
That's a nice ball.
And of course, if you want to see something,
my
stream desires to you. Here we go. Server 2. Let's go to that one. You'll have to commentate at the moment because my screen's suddenly just going around in circles at the moment.
Yeah, well, you've got the ball at the minute. It's coming over the halfway line. Play it over to the right-hand side. Trying to take us on. Goes out for a throw-in to you guys on the right-hand side, just near the box.
Flyfox Pro say, remember that header from Paul Krug he got when he first came back? Yeah, remember that one. He and Suchik playing off each other as a dual threat. Just don't understand two short players up top on a slow midfield. Yeah, two short players with giants as defenders for Forest.
That's it. Oh, no.
It's not a great combination, is it? Michael Blees is saying, need to go 4-2-3-1, second half and go for it. Got no choice. For say, slow down, mate. I'm slugging here. Pepsi said, if you want to get absolutely hammered, drink a shot every time Anthony says, in all fairness.
More ideal.
I decided was hoping Potter something different second half. He needs to. It'd be laughingly if I could see it though, because at the moment, fuck all.
You're keeping the ball well. We're just not really getting anywhere.
What's going on here?
That was terrible. That was. Come on, Forrest. Now my stream's froze, so you might catch up now.
Well, it'd be nice if I can get to it first of all, because at the moment it's doing fuck all basically.
You got no stream at all?
Yeah, I'm just getting it going around in circles. What the?
Mine's gone now as well.
Right,
I've got it back. Oh, that's ages ago. Oh my days. Is this on Sky?
No, I don't think. Who's on? So quick.
I've lost it altogether now.
Yeah, we are on Sky. If you're saying that, yeah.
Right, got it. I've actually got it on full screen there as well. 49 minutes and 28 is mine at the minute. Here comes West Ham again down the right hand side. Plays it back to the defence. Being stopped.
A drinking challenge it is, Pepsi. Phil saying get Homie and BFG on. Need to do some changes, that's for sure. And Pepsi says, and every time Tony mentions Arsenal and Arteta, have a drink. You'll be all smashed by in the space of 5 minutes.
Also, you could also have the one where every time AFC always turns around and says, oh, Arsenal have won a trophy for like 32 years or however long it is.
That'd be the greatest drinking challenge we'll ever have.
It would, wouldn't it? Don't do it, AFC, because I've only got 24 cans. And I've lost my stream again. Wow. All right, 50 minutes and 45. West Ham throwing. Oh my days. This is awful.
No, I'm trying to get it going anyway. Flyfox Pro is saying Moyes was rotten for 2 seasons, but at least we play with some quick transitions. All we do now is slow it down to a crawl and then kick it around the box for another 30 seconds before they win it in counter. It's not good, is it? It is not good. We need to be better in that respects. Thank you for the usual. Fulham 1-1. Andy Salt was saying, yeah, definitely bring on the BFG and give me aka the Flash. Flyfox Pro saying, we don't have someone that can take over the pitch like a Gibbs White. Paqueta is so patchy this season, and without attackers to get on the end of his. Yeah, be wrong. You're not wrong. moment.
Nico's down there. He's fucking taking his trousers down. What's he doing? He's like, look at me horse. So,
Look at me, yes. Back to the game later.
The fitness guy came up and he like took his shorts down and went, look. Oh. He's kicked me in the arse, ref. Look at the arse. Right, he's going off the pitch now. 54 minutes gone. Still 1-0 Forest.
Bear with me.
You got yours back, yeah?
I'm getting there.
What you on?
I'm actually trying to get Sky in there at the moment.
Okay. I mean, I can get Sky, but I can only get it on my main monitor. So I won't be able to do that this time.
Yeah.
With West Ham again, defence, passing it back as the forwards and the sideways. Well, not actually forwards, sideways.
Right, I've got the game on there.
Now it goes forwards to the left-hand side to Wan-Bissaka.
Thank you, Jeff, for being on. Thanks, usual. Stephanie, great to see you. Afternoon, Tony Yeti and the Legends. Big up to yourself as well. Michael saying, sums up our style, passive defensing. Yeah, not good at all. Lynn said, no good keeping the ball if there is no end product. And that's the key thing about it. Yeah, it's pointless in that respect. Vardy's got a goal as well. Jamie Vardy, yes. Vardy scores his 200th Leicester goal in his final home game. What a fitting end for a man like that.
Definitely. Absolutely. Oh, and Jack, CPFC Jack, big up on Palace, and he got took into the hospital yesterday.
Are you all right?
I've not heard back from him yet. He's had he's two ECGs and had loads of blood taken or something.
Oh, bloody hell.
So hopefully he's going to be all right. I mean, I'm delighted for what happened yesterday, but
let us know, mate, how he is anyway.
Right.
Yeah, if you don't mind, let me know how he is.
Yeah, we'll do.
Michael Bleed saying, Tony, you out the link every other channel. Have a raffle for a Jared Bowen signed shirt. I need to do something, mate. I know, but that's not a bad shout. Let's try and see if we can sort something.
You're bringing on Krug
and Full Krug. Oh, yeah. It looks like he's forgot something. Maybe his boots. I don't know. He's ran back down the tunnel for some particular reason. It looks like it's going to be a treble because Alvarez is coming on as well. Good afternoon, Frog. Afternoon, Tony Yeti and all hammers.
You got Frog, you all right?
Sound like usual. Iron Top saying, take Kudos out now, bring back in Gilherme, see what happens. Got to do something, innit?
Yeah, Kudos has really not been involved at all, has he?
Nah.
Forrest, get a second goal. What is that?
Pepsi's good. Rather have a Jim Bowen signed bullseye dartboard. In one. Michael Lee saying, notice Forest players go down like balloons in a dance hall. Yeah, some of them do go down a little bit too easy.
Set a dinner, please.
Place. Stephanie Green, Pepsi, and this is what you could have won. Hi, buddy. Yep, that's the one. Brilliant, Stephanie.
Oh, I love that. I love that,
Stephanie. Afternoon to Froggers. Trip saying hello to Stephanie. Steph saying hello to Trip as well. Great stuff.
3 players coming on now.
Yeah, 4 changes coming on for West Ham. Ooh. Good tackle. Good tackle. Say hello in there. Okay, let's go, please. Yeah, this is what I think we liked about last week as well, Yeti, is the fact that, Potter for a change brought subs on earlier rather than later.
Yeah.
Yep, he's not mucking around here. 4 changes.
I'm a bit worried about it being only 1-0, I'll be honest.
Well, let's see what this does now. So, 57 minutes. Soucek's come off.
Paqueta's had a bet, so he might be all right.
You never know, mate. You never know. Okay, let's go, please. Frog's saying the kettle's on.
Hopefully it's not for an own goal.
Keeping the black and out of the red, Barry's saying. Yeah, off comes Cresswell, so that's even done for Alvarez. Number 8.
Wow, that's a big change, that is. That's a lot of changes, isn't it?
Yep. Guido Rodriguez off now. That's got to be Paqueta. And James Ward-Prowse off as well for Soler. So that's the changes for West Ham. Let's see what this does to the game now. Trip saying, what's the point in West Ham winning? Lee Gunner should let Nottingham win.
Come on. No, that's too far. No, he should get that, Alanga.
I just was saying, bye-bye, JWP for Soler.
Oh, he's got a free kick.
Yeah, Michael, that's the shocking thing, isn't it? Yeah, look, amazing. Their bench better than the starting lineup.
I think he played for that, but
Kudus tries to put the ball in the box.
No, there is contact there. He has gone down.
Yeah, not much. Ball gets played forward, but is it enough to keep it on the field? Yeah, he has. Alanga's got it still. But Stigo wins the ball and he's giving away a free kick. Yeah, just kept his arm out a little bit. Weren't much in it, but he's gone down pretty easy there.
He got contact, but then he did actually drop after that.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to act and go down, do it a little bit better. We've seen plenty of players that are not good at doing it.
Oh, get in! Come on! That's what we needed, the second goal. Get in. Just what we needed, that second goal, because it was starting to look like he was getting involved a little bit. So
let's have a look at this one. Let's have a look. So I'm not going to change the scoreline until I see it.
Milenkovic, the beast.
Oh, too easy.
Yeah, it is.
Too easy.
Yeah,
too easy. Oops, and that. Frog saying, so the Man U game gave false hope and we're shite after all. Who'd have think it? Oh no, I just was saying, yeah, and with all the changes in that, not the same bounce as last week. That's for sure. Oh, hold on. Are they going to look at an offside here, possibly? Are they looking at it? It looks like it could be just.
I don't know, did that come off your player?
The thing was, though, it's where his position was in the first place, and he's just slightly off there. You can just see a glimmer, and I'm talking about literally a sliver of a blue shirt in front.
Yeah, but does it come off your player? That's the thing. I mean, these.
Let's see if they're shut again.
Nah, I don't think it did.
They're looking into it, I think, still. Trip saying, to be fair, yeah, VAR. Let me have a look again.
Pull the line up, man.
Yeah, he's that that you said earlier, mate, about the arm.
Yeah, but that's not Milenkovic, though, is it? That's who's that? I can't tell who.
But he's attempted to go for the ball. That's the problem, because he's attempted to go for the ball.
Yeah. Well, come on then, put the line on.
Yeah, he was off in an offside position first.
It is Dominguez that gets it, isn't it? I can't tell. This is a shittiest replay I've ever seen. We're 2025 and we can't.
Yeah, his foot just in front of.
His foot is. It's behind. Definitely.
Yeah. So I think this might be chalked off. This one.
What is going on?
Because as always, especially would be the case of go and have a look at the screen.
He's just stuck on a picture where he's just being kicked from Malanga. I mean, that player's offside. That Dominguez, definitely. I mean, I said go by the foot, and it's by the foot, so... Come on, then. Fucking hell.
They're still
Final
checking.
whistle will go in a bit.
No.
What are you doing?
Chip said, to be fair, Man United are the 16th worst team in the league. Yeah, they're bloody awful. Yeah, Iron said, I'm done. Yeah, not good. Too little, too late to go 4-2-3-1. They're still checking.
I think they're struggling to see who it is.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah.
That's what I think. And I mean, to me, it's Milenkovic.
It's definitely saying.
These replays are shit.
Yeah, not good from the angles. Bullseye, Jimbo. Most appropriate comment was, listen to Tony. Yep.
It's gone off Milenkovic's back with the looks of it.
Fresh then, sort of already mentioned it. Vardy got his 200 for goal. That's a great shout, mate. It's good. VAR checks going on here.
It's gone off Milenkovic's back, off his shoulder.
Forest on fire. Let's say about Vardy. Axel 06, good to see you in here. Thanks for coming in. Out with Wimple. What is this? Yeah, not good at all. The referee's going over the two. Look, I mean, he's speaking to the both managers here.
It has gone off Milenkovic's shoulder.
But if that's the case,
they ain't even gone for it.
If that's it,
that's gone off his shoulder.
Yeah. Is it going to be chalked off? Have they chalked it off? I can't see what's going on.
We're having another 90 minutes extra time.
I just would say, please God, be in an offside. Usual said, I knew the substitutes would make a difference. Tripping in the European trial for foul would be fair, yeah. Forest versus Chelsea.
Gone off Milenkovic's shoulder.
Yeah, so if that's the case, then I think he possibly is in the offside position in the first place, because I think he's
well, that's Dominguez, though, isn't it? That's in the offside position.
I don't know. It's hard to tell, because I'm sure it was him in the first place. They're still checking this. Look, 64 minutes in, and they still ain't got a clue.
It's definitely gone off his shoulder, but if you look at this here, that's Dominguez that's offside. So, I don't know.
Pepsi saying,
gone off his shoulder.
Voice versus Chelsea, massive next week. Absolutely, that game will be
I think you should put
heritage.
cameras on the players. You know what I mean? Have a GoPro on your collar.
GoPro on your collar or headband with the old GoPro on the top of there, basically.
This is unbelievable. To me, it's Dominguez's foot is behind.
See, look, they're still looking at him now.
Sort of ducks down. Well, he gets knocked out of the way by Milenkovic, basically. And then it's Milenkovic's shoulder and then goes in from there. Just make a decision, for God's sake.
We're showing at the two at the moment. They're having a lot of kind of debate about it.
Yeah, it's a goal. Goal, why waste all that time? Exactly. I think they was thinking that it Dominguez. But Dominguez, actually, I think he was going to go for it, but Milenkovic he's a big beast. And I think he knocks him out of the way.
Exactly, Michael. Yeah, I thought they had a semi-auto offsides. What takes so long? Again, it's that human intervention. That's the problem. That's what's delayed it all. Yeah, the goal stood, as you said, mate. Yeah, 66 minutes. Finally, it took them nearly, 10 to decide what's going on here. So 2-0 to Forest. Yeah, this is taking long. Absolutely, Iron Disciple. Not good, is it really? And as Michael Blees said, yeah, semi-auto is supposed to kind of do all the job. Hot Fuzz is saying, West Ham, please let this be a goal, and then conceded. Just about everything right in the universe. Expatriate saying VAR, Milenkovic is onside by a mile. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking, he said it's the way the feet are positioned at the time. You can't tell. It's so packed it was. Who was where.
It's Dominguez whose foot is actually offside, and I think if he tries to go for the ball or gets the header, then it would have been offside. But because it hits Milenkovic's shoulder, because Milenkovic just went, "Get out of the way, you little prat!"
Exactly.
Like, he got it instead.
Just to go on that one where you talk
we
about.
needed that and all. We needed that.
Yeah, you need a cushion in that respect. Yeah, Brentford are now 2-1 up against Fulham. Wissa, I mean that's a player, isn't it? Wissa.
Yeah. We tried to get him.
Fresh is saying, of course, he's interfering with play. He's right in the mix. Yep.
Yeah.
Totally agree on that as well. Pepsi, thanks for the update as well. 2-1 to Brentford. Expatriate is saying, I need a 30-second limit. If it's not obvious, stay with a pitch decision. And that's a good shout. It is a great shout. Absolutely great shout.
It's ridiculous how long they take.
What is the technical situation? That's probably the VAR, the people in that room getting involved. That's the technical part. You think, it'll be the semi-automated doing the job, not them.
Do you know the thing I don't get though, Tony? Right, is the people that VAR was brought in for, the refs who's making the bad decisions and things like that, and decisions that people come sort of make out. The people that have actually got the job of being on the VAR watching it is the same people it was brought in for in the first place.
Exactly that, mate. And that's just if it so respects the understatement to put the nail in the coffin, as they say. It's We've already said. I mean, and it's funny, isn't it? It has to be us. Everywhere else in the world that use it, no problem whatsoever. It comes to us and that, and we royally fuck it up every single time. You're right, Mark. Yeah, over 5 minutes is a joke to make one decision. Matt's telling Fuzz that Donna Cullen was here for him. Jeopardy theme, ironed this up. Well, yeah, not wrong there. Yeah, they're finally given up checking. They've actually made a decision there. It took them long enough.
We're proper eye pressing, in your
defense. you've got the advantage now, innit? That's it.
Yeah.
No doubt the London Stadium is now silenced. Absolutely silenced. Technology, default decision making, knots. Yep, you're wrong there, Stiple. Yeah. Check the watch. Goal, why waste all that time? Yeah, you're right there. How long do they bloody need, Matt says?
Well, there'll be another 45 minutes extra time anyway, it should be.
See, what gets me, you think about it, the one thing they've stopped doing when they first brought that in was the lines going across the pitch.
Yeah.
They're very, very slow at bringing that in now. But for me, it's an easy win. You think about the length of the pitch. You could have a camera system on a roller track that literally follows that ball along the line.
Yeah, great save by Sells.
You put a rolling ball that goes on a track all the way along the length of that pitch. And it'll keep in the line all the time, every single moment.
Yeah, but if they just use that line, then they don't need the referees to be there, then, do they?
Happy days, because
exactly.
They're the ones that take the time up.
But they're probably paying them extra to be doing that VAR thing as well.
True, it is true, mate. Solar, great save for Purcell, as you said there. Now I'm watching it on Sky Sports here now. Yeah. And yet, what minute are you on at the moment?
71:16.
So Sky is actually shows 70, so it just shows you how much they've delayed as well.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I ended up with saying 6 minutes plus to figure that out. Yeah, absolutely crazy. No offsides, exactly. Expatriate, same thing. 5 minutes is pathetic. Stephanie Gris, 10 minutes added VAR time there. Yeah.
We need to all do a GoFundMe to get Tony off 56k dial-up modem.
What are you on about? Free service, superb, mate.
Unless somebody rings you.
I'm still using that contract, the $9.99 a month contract. So I'm not switching off or anything.
Do you remember that when as soon as someone was on the phone, that was it?
Yeah. Yeah. We can hear the asshole. Get off that bloody phone. I'm trying to download something.
Yeah. I'm just about to win Unreal Tournament. And then it just goes, you've been disconnected. Your mum's on the phone going, yeah, okay, yeah, send the flowers tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Mum, get off the phone.
Pepsi saying, have they got Stansted Airport workers in the VR room? No, if they were, mate, they'll still be checking now. They'll still be doing that, Pepsi. Yeah. Yeah, I decide you're not wrong. We are done today. That's it. We ain't coming back from this. It's that time of the show now where we start talking about TV programs, food, and all sorts. Yeah, baggage handlers, Pepsi. Frog saying Stevie Wonder on VAR duty this weekend. Yeah, absolute crazy. That's going to be the talk in it. Is that?
Yeah, it's just stupid, isn't it?
Pepsi says Tony needs to work at West Ham as there's a lot of baggage to be handled there. Oh man, too much. We're giving it a go, but and if you can have it, nothing at the moment.
You're giving it a go, definitely giving it a go. But
Oh wow, 10 minutes at the back saying there's no Isaac for Newcastle. What's that all about?
that's because he's going to Arsenal.
He's already sitting in the director's box.
He's walking wind, so he can't go to the game.
Michael's saying lots of empty seats now, so players won't get a good send off. And as much as it's not good to see it, in certain respects, it's the only way. This is how you hurt the board, when you do things like that.
Yeah, I agree in a sense, but at the same point, it's
I know.
Money's already been paid.
Yeah, I think the main thing is if it's being consistent and doing that into the close season, into the new season, not to turn up, because that's how you hurt them, basically.
I think you just stop paying.
Well, fun enough. So Sky actually, that's just stopped as well. What's going on?
Stop getting them the money. That's the only protest they'll understand.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. That's the only way around
Lovely ball there from Sangari. Lovely pass into the centre. Oh, Alanga fluffed.
Usual saying, Nottingham Forest at 6-4 was an outstanding bet today. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, my 2-2's definitely gone out the window. Oh, he's injured. 10 men. Okay. Tony's still on Windows 95. Nostalgic, that's what it is, Michael. Nostalgic. You can't, keep with the old stuff.
I think he's still on a Mega Drive.
Sinclair ZX81, thank you very much. I still have the soldering iron to keep the wires in check.
That was a big mistake. Got away with it, though.
I said I'm ahead, I think, time-wise on the chat, even though I'm up to speed on the time. Away wins, 9 there for Spirito Nuno Santo.
No,
so he's 1 away from Brian Clough and Frank Clark, who have had 10, most in the top division season away wins. He's got 9 there. Brian Cross is saying that. Matt's saying Tony's still on Windows 3.1. I ended up saying Michael Blaze love Windows 95 with a pinball game. Yeah, who remembers the pinball game? Yes.
He's using an Etch-a-Sketch. Remember that Etch-a-Sketch?
Give me a chance. Hold on. So we won 4 games at home from 18. Pathetic. Yeah, that's not great, is it? That's absolute shite. Falker tries to lay ball for Solar, but Solar's nowhere near to be seen. Okay, now 75 minutes, and 2-0 to Forest. Paqueta's now got a yellow card as well. That's 10th for him for the season. Frog saying, Mama, Arsenal and Newcastle should be lively. Go the tune. Expat saying, time to bring on Murata. It's the Yeti. Do you think that's the case?
I think we're doing all right at the minute, to be honest. I think it will probably keep it the same for a bit.
Well, I think you're comfortable, aren't you, at the end of the day?
Yeah, I think we are comfortable at the moment.
I mean, he's made, you think Potter's made 4 changes, and really it's not exactly had no impact whatsoever. If anything, that's where the goal came from after.
It is, yeah. We scored right afterwards, didn't we?
That kind of sums it up, really. Paqueta's trying to do back heel flicks and tricks and whatnot. So Jamie Vardy's 200th goal in his 500th and final Leicester game. You couldn't make it up, really.
No. Been a cracking player, to be honest. When Vardy was in his heyday, I mean, he was really good, and he still can find the net now. He ain't got that pace anymore, has he?
No, exactly.
He'll boss it though for Wrexham, I reckon.
And I think if you look at it, it's what they probably need as well is having that experience. Fair play to them. Okay, you could say that it's a case of they've got big backing from like Reynolds and whatnot, but the team has still got to do the job, haven't they?
Yeah, of course it have. Yeah.
Frog saying, is it obligatory to have a home ground? May as well ditch this shithole and play all games away. Yeah, it's not a bad shout, Frog. Until something happens, and like I said earlier in the show, if there is this American investment, if it is true, because I don't believe anything until it happens, if they are going to come in, then surely that's got to be the first thing on the agenda. Address the stadium. Is it the right thing? If it's not the right thing, then basically this get a new place. If they've got the money to build it, surely they must have. So let's do that. Anything that can push us on.
The fight there to win that ball was awesome. Kudos has gone off now.
Yeah. Matt saying, Paqueta ain't a team player, he's an individual. We need team players, not showboaters. Yeah, doing that spin on the ball and whatnot.
Could have got sent off there when he's arguing with a ref.
I know, it's not needed. Not needed. Maybe that's his last game, hopefully. Who knows? Leo's still heard me on there for kudos. Michael Blees saying Chelsea Lays did the treble 3-0 versus Menu at FA Cup final. Yeah, they did well. Chelsea be happy, so Michael Chelsea should be. Matt saying obviously a great win for them. Michael Blees saw a bit earlier, but switched off as was watching this stream. Oh, appreciate that, Matt. Thank you. So coming over to the 80-minute mark, it's still 2-0 to Forest. West Ham, yeah, being West Ham, simple as. You wouldn't mind, Yeti, if you saw West Ham actually trying to put a bit of effort in and do something. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, the last 5 minutes, I think that's the most we've had to have shots on your with the keeper. But other than that, for 60 odd minutes,
oh, what a tackle!
Been nothing. Been absolutely nothing.
What a tackle to stop that shot then.
Yeah. And that just shows you. And this is where, again, mate, next week's game for you is going to be absolutely brilliant. It's at home as well, isn't it? Is it your last home game?
Yeah, we've got Chelsea at home.
Oh, imagine that, man. The atmosphere will be electric.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a lot of it is going to depend on the other results as well, because we can only get like 68 points. But just keep going. Just keep going. Keep putting the wins together. And see where we end up. Still, as I've said, I mean, regardless where it stops, amazing season. It's been brilliant. It's allowed me to fucking dream again, and that is amazing to say when you've been in the Championship for all that time,
mate.
And wondering whether you're ever going to get into these spaces. It's been absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, always like Forest back in the day, kind of, and then apart from Russia when you beat us 4-0 after Keith Hackett sent Tony Gale off. But other than that, mate, it's great to see Forest back in, and this second season is, oh man, that's a bit of frustration from Bowen there. But to see Forest do well this season, that just shows you that's what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. Got Danilo and Callum Hudson-Odoi and Morato coming on there.
See that Forest play, with Bowen sliding in there, he overmilked that. It could have dived a bit better than that. James Lamprey is saying, yeah, can't wait for the clean out. Looking forward to new blood, new attitude. Yeah, we definitely need that. And it can't come quick enough.
Well, would you stick with Potter?
I think it's going to be one of those. You've got to, like with any manager that comes in, unless you're going to get someone. I mean, because obviously with Sullivan, he hasn't got the balls to do it really in certain respects. But if you get new owners in, and you want to change direction, the first thing you do is one, you clear out the shit in the squad, because you want to, if you've got that ambition to kind of mould a team to progress and do well, then you put your mark on straight away, and then you do exactly the same with the manager. If you feel he's not the man for the job, then out him now, or at the end of the season, out him and get the person you know is going to do a job.
Yeah, I think, to be quite honest, like I was saying to my landlord today, the counter-attack is the future, because, you look at some of it. I mean, I hope the big teams keep their stance of, like, just passing sideways and all this kind of stuff outside of the box, because the counter-attack, I mean, I've seen City fans saying about the FA Cup yesterday, can't believe we lost that. We had like 80-odd% possession. So what?
Not being funny, mate. That's Arsenal's season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
they've had, when you think they're 60-70% possession kind of thing in there. At the end of the day,
it just makes no sense, Cornelanga.
If you don't get anything out of it, doesn't matter what position you have.
Of course it don't. This is what I've been saying. It just makes no sense to me. You can have the ball all the game if you want. We'll just do what we do and just score the goals.
True. Michael Bleed is saying we get new owners. They will buy the stadium. Hopefully, knock it down and rebuild. I mean, that was the intention in the first place. If it wasn't for Levy and Hearn, but if we do get the new owners, let's hope that's what they do. It'd be great if that would be the case. Because it is not fit for purpose as a football stadium, and I think Mr. Sadiq Khan, who kind of made it get to this stage where we are at the moment with the ground, to realise that has any athletics been played there ever since 2012?
Yeah, true.
When they got a place up at Coventry, which was purpose built for that alone.
Yeah.
Goals scored 80 to 90 minutes plus. Minutes fewest this season is West Ham with Ipswich, and Southampton with 6. So I think your 2-0 is pretty safe at this moment, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, we're digging in now. We're just trying to get a counter every now and then, and keep letting you keep the ball, basically.
Yeah. I mean, the only kind of bright thing that's come out of for us this season is is out of all the things that have happened, is Aaron Wan-Bissaka, £15 million. It looks like he's going to be Hammer of the Year, and rightly so. And that's the only kind of bright spell that's come out of all of this, really. Other than that,
oh my days! This is why he worries me. That is why he worries me. What a goal! What a volley!
Kilman nicks it off of him. Kill comes forward. Don't know what to do with it. Paqueta, little dink over, header, Bowen of it. I get in there, son.
What a setup and all, the way he flicked his foot up. Wow.
The 2-2 still on there. Back onto the back little flick off the foot.
Your mentality is going to change now. But it's not going to change. I mean,
and so looking at this now, mate, would you with the VR decision there, what's it now going to be? 10 minutes of added time?
Oh, I bet there's got to be something like that. It seemed to take ages. That did.
Good little gamble there from Paqueta. I don't know if he meant it. Cool. Sells the power went through Sells' hands. I mean, I don't think he had much chance to get into it, but his body was in the right area.
Yeah. Well, the header was not a clearing header, was it?
No.
Straight down to him, so that was a big fuck up there, really.
Nuno now's chewing on his teeth and his gums and his lips and everything else there.
Oh yeah, it's massive now. We've got to keep this.
Exactly. He's little shake of his head. He can't believe that obviously you've conceded a goal, considering how short we've been. I was saying PGA Golf, King's Quest, some amusement park game where you made the roller coaster on Windows 95 with my jams. If I had Football Manager for today, West Ham is a roller coaster of fire. That's superb. Jared Bowen now, 12 goals. Matthias Cunha, most players at bottom 8 teams. Bowen with 12 assists, 7 goals against 219. Nice. Frog saying but the new investors will only have 25%, won't they? Can't see them investing heavily on infrastructure on that interest. The thing is, Frog, apparently what the rumour is, if they buy that, then what they'll do then, they'll look to push Kretinsky to sell his shares, and then they will become the major investors at the club. And if they do that, then they can oust Sullivan. That's the way they're looking at it. So Kretinsky's got what he wants. He's got the post office. Does he need to do anything else? So when you look at something like that, it's a battle going on there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, he's proper now. It's proper now. No doubt about that.
Stop giving away free kicks, Solar. Bloody hell. So yeah, Frog. If they buy the gold shares, it'll be 25.7%. But if they push Kretinsky to sell his shares, then they become the major investor. If the rumour is true. Pepsi saying West Ham should ground share with Millwall. You imagine that. James Lambert, that's what happens when you get ambitious owners. Progress, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is the guy, Michael Blue, saying, Trip Smith is a broker, 8%, 25% gold, and some from Kretinsky to get overall control, only out the dwarf. And the thing is with this, Trip Smith used to have a hedge fund company. He then sold it all up. So he is a non-executive director, and this is where it's all coming from. Apparently, one of the so-called rumoured person is, I forgot his bloody name now, but he's the CEO of Activision. Do you remember the gaming people?
Oh yeah.
So he's one of the people that's and then there's some talk about some bloke who's with Chelsea. How was the game? Well, it's still playing, Ravi. Still playing at the moment. It's 2-1 now to Forest. West Ham now with the changes, it's starting to kind of come up. The dynamics has changed, put it that way. The dynamics have changed, so we'll see. And it's the VAR goal that was the one to put Forest 2-0 up. Kufel still on the pitch. Bowen's having a shot again.
We've blocked a lot of shots really well, to be fair.
Yeah, this referee, look, it's a 50-50 ball in that, and again, wow, nah. Let's have a look at if there's a replay on that.
Yeah, I want to see the replay of that, to be honest. Mind you, he blocked that with his balls.
He's got some big balls. Who is this referee, though? I mean, this what gets me. Some of these new referees are coming in, and you think, so, do you actually know what you're fucking doing?
I think they do, mate.
Are we going to see a replay? Or are they just going to concentrate on the referee? Yeah, there's a shot there.
They're just showing the replay. There weren't a lot in it, to be honest. See why we did 11 minutes of extra time.
Tadebo's won the ball first of all. So where's that? 11 minutes.
11 minutes extra time.
Now the clock's going backwards. Look at this, Yeti.
The
time has got out of control. What the fuck?
Wait, are we going to explode when that gets to 0?
Cut the red wire. Cut the red wire. Don't forget, cut the red wire. That's what you've got to do. Matt's saying apparently we're still is available. Tony, he left France to come back to UK to look after his girlfriend who's recovering from. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that.
Oh, this is bothering me a little bit now.
I'm going to stop that count before we blow up. Shall I do it? Shall I do it with 1 second left? Can I do that?
Yeah.
Frog said so. It's a supposed buy it, not just the gold shares that are available. Yeah, apparently they're looking. The possibility is that they also get the Kretinsky shares as well. If they get the Kretinsky shares, then yes, it could be the fact that they will then take overall control because they'll have more percentage than obviously the dwarf, and who knows what happens from that point there.
Go on, just keep pressing them there. Fighting big time, and oh my days, Alvarez. He's going to get a yellow and all. You're not losing it with this ref.
He said Arsenal take a shot. Yeah, they want control, and you can't blame them, Michael. I mean, at the end of the day, it's been long enough with this bloke in control. Let's just get shot of him. We can see the damage it's doing to West Ham. We don't need that. Let's get him out while we've got the chance to. So it's from there. If we get these new people in, all we want to see is a lot of things change. Matt says, though, new owners might not change anything, Michael. Sometimes the grass ain't greener, buddy. Hopefully with someone like this, they've got a chance to realise that, things ain't great. So you need to kind of...
Jota and Yates is coming on now.
So, Forest is trying to hold this up now, aren't they? I think if you look at it with that, Matt, it's the fact that investors realise it ain't just about the ground, it's also about getting the results on the pitch. I mean, look, the key thing is, if you look at the Friedling group with Everton, not only have they just basically built a new helped take over a new stadium, they've also keeping the old Goodison for the ladies team. They've just signed a kind of naming rights for the stadium as well.
Yeah,
and I think there's something else they've done. So that's again, they're like investors. So if you do it right, it works out perfectly. Ravi said, Tony, don't understand why the BBC persists with Alex Scott as a pundit. She's so flipping biased on women's football. Think the sun shines out of Arsenal and Chelsea's arse. Yeah.
More DEI signings.
Again, we know there's some of these decisions, some of these people they take in as pundits are questionable at best. Shocking, to say the least. I wouldn't piss on their ground if it was on fire, Pepsi, Matt saying. Usual says, I don't ever get upset anymore because I've become oblivious to it all. I think we're all in that same boat, Usual. All the emotion's been drained out now, so fucking sad. And this is why I say, if the investors, if they can see all this shit going on with us at the moment, then surely they've got to think themselves, if we're going to take over, we've got to make things change for the good, because we can't have that. Michael Blees saying, as he's right, it will be a mosque. Oh, Jesus. I mean, we've knighted him as well, of all things. Yeah, goal.
Now the benches are falling out.
Over. West Ham, will they change anything in the summer? They need to. Because at the end of the day, the squad has got to change. The coaching style has got to change, and even the management from the top have got to change as well. Oh, hello.
Yellow cards for the coaches.
Look at the referee. Look at this referee. Look at him. Look. Does he realise that there's people got things to do after this? Look, just strolling over. Look at him. Look, all nonchalant. That's what with some of these fucking referees. This power shit.
Terrible, aren't
it? And now your other coaches come out having a pop as well now.
I know, yeah. Fucking mad, isn't it?
Right, call the referee back over again. Book him and all. Fucking hell. Oh, hey, go. They should have ground racing at the London Stadium. Years ago, I'm talking about quite a few years ago. We used to have the old speedway track at West Ham itself, and there, it was literally as big as Wembley. And the owners, the owners then back in the day could have bought it, never did. Axel Bowen, the Bowen goal, Bowen payback. Absolutely, I thought he didn't go in for some reason. Don't put yourself through that torture, Iron Disciple. Bowen 747 incoming. Absolutely, 4 minutes plus injury.
Or tackle.
Frog says, Tony, does JWP in a snail race count as athletics at the stadium?
Give it all back. Yeah. Come on, give it all back.
He'll be there all night, Frog. He'll be there all night. 96 minutes.
On a break now.
Can West Ham do anything? Yeah, at least 15 minutes ago, Michael saying at the time. So I'm just catching up with the old chat. Tony, can you get a draw? You never know, Ravi. That's what I predicted. So stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. I'm so used to it not working out, and I can't always
hope
do it
not.
correctly. James said there was 7 minutes just on VAR alone. Yep, what a brilliant goal. Daz is saying. Ravi's saying, smash the like and subscribe, and make sure you're a sub to Yeti. He's got some quality content. He's very funny and entertaining. Definitely,
Big up, Ravi.
most definitely. Kilman was there.
Jack's in here as well. Hope you're well, Jack. Everything's going well, bro.
Oh, good, mate.
Up to your team as well.
Yeah, well done, Jack, and hope you're good, mate. Yeah, he's just let me know. So, yeah, I hope all is well. Manny said I had a 4-minute VAR early, so it must be around 7 minutes or extra. Bowen almost again. We should be back 15 minutes stoppage time. Jesus. VAR, we score. Harry Monk saying at 0. That's enough time for a 3-2 win, James is saying. God, imagine that. It's the final countdown. Yeah, referee has lost control. I don't know who this referee is.
Look. I've seen him before.
Sadibo's having a pop now with Woodsy. They're still cracking on. Someone stormed the pitch at least, Iron was saying. Storm that pitch now, make that statement. Big up, Jack. Big up to yourself, mate. It's good to see you.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, get the ball out.
Get the dwarf. Yeah, Mummy's asking how he's as well. Daniel, you're not wrong, mate. I don't know who this bloke is, isn't it? But he's he's Pony.
I need a fucking piss, but I ain't going yet. I'm fucking...
Get them cans. make some use. I mean, he's in hospital still. Jack's still in hospital. Watching it from his bed. That's a statement and a half.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're not
well doing, Jack, mate.
Yeah, absolutely, Jack. Yeah, referee's not strong enough. No, I don't know who this referee is. He ain't got the balls, is he? That's for sure. Bowen's trying to do something. Both going over each other. Can he still win the ball?
Nice pass there from Woodsy.
Sullivan can go back to selling the halter front trails or whatever it was. Yeah, Mama's asking what's happened to Jack. Jack and Matt saying, Harry Monk, just glad Alex Scott wasn't considered for match of the day, present the role to replace Lineker. Well, stop watching. Yeah, bloody hell. Jack saying, on the way from the game, I was running for the train, and when I sat down, I got a horrible pain in my chest. I couldn't breathe. More tachycardic, maybe mild heart attack. Jesus, Jack.
That's crazy, mate. Oh.
Fucking hell, man.
Jeez.
Well, you're in the right place at the moment, Jack. That's one good thing we can say.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
Leonardo or Checo Brothers to me, to you. Yeah, some shocking passing at the moment. Yeah, Mama's saying the same thing. Yeah, Jesus Christ, that sums it up, really. Yeah, Matt saying, hope you feel better soon, Jack. Good win for Palace yesterday, 100%. Jack's also said, I had about 5 lots of blood taken, got wires all over the place. Jesus, man. It's all them bloody steaks you keep having, Jack. Yeah, cheers, mate. End of the game, make a statement of those who are there. Have we got the balls to do that? Though, I'm disciple. That's the worst part about it, isn't it? Hope you're better soon. Just take it easy, lad. Yeah, definitely.
I've got to go for a pee.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Keep your microphone on so I can say out goal. Yeah, any history, Jack, in your family? Yeah, look, showing the love, brilliant. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I think all well. I just was saying, yeah, show Sullivan Brady times up. Yeah, got to be, isn't they? I mean, there's, yeah. Well, we can't say West Ham's not trying to give it a go at the moment. Corner there to West Ham. Can we get anything out of this still? Nuno's spitting feathers at the moment. He's looking at things. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, mend up, mate. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I think the ref is Samuel Barrett. He's an absolute tosspot. He's ruined every game we've played with him as a ref. Yeah, he's not exactly great. Oh, what a save from Sills. Even Ariola's up for this one as well. Sills just pulled off a save there, mate.
Is he? I had to go, mate. I was about
and he's punched the ball out. Can the ball? Aaron Ramsaka try to get the ball back in again. Palace is Palace.
We're fighting handbags, right?
Can we win the second ball? Oh, the referee! Come on, look, he ain't seen nothing. Fucking useless.
Handbags, are right? No,
absolutely useless. There's a clear. He's not seeing him pull the player down. Nuno's looking.
I didn't see it, mate. To be honest,
Nuno's trying to ask for the whistle to be blown. Has it been pulled back?
Gone with
Milinkovic get involved with Alvarez.
Stupid.
Or not, fingers crossed, but rather thoughts with your spending, mate. Yeah, absolutely. He's shit where he is, Jack. Yeah, definitely. Cheers, mate.
He's gone mental now, and Fulkrug actually headbutted fucking Murillo there. Not a proper full-on headbutt. But...
This referee has lost the plot. Absolutely lost the plot.
I don't know what actually happened.
Oh, yeah. Just see that. Yeah, he's trying to headbutt Murillo's arm. Fulkrug.
Yeah.
Nuno's just standing there. Yeah, he is rubbish.
Right, we had a bit of a push around.
Mandy's saying last, and it's always because obviously the referee didn't spot the pull down.
Oh,
Mandy said last home game. Let's not start with our best players. Put us on a level. Yeah, he is indeed, Mandy. He is definitely on something. VAR red card. Harry's saying
could be.
Yeah, Murillo's pulled down Paqueta.
Morato's put his fist into Bowen's face.
Oh, here we go. It's all gone. Well, all dramas. How long left? It's virtually time, I'd say. You can't be that far off from it now. It's virtually time.
All this happens in the stupid time. That
exactly, isn't it? Exactly. Trying to waste. Do they not realise this adds on time?
Yeah.
Mostly just sad. It's all kicking off. Michael, please, is saying, yeah. Terence is saying, I'm trying to think of any positives to take from this match, apart from last night's kebab. 1698. Are we using a new system with time these days? Yes, indeed. Yes. Milliseconds.
What does he get?
Milliseconds, Frog. Yeah, he's going to. He ain't got. I don't think we're seeing this referee coming back for a few games. That's for sure. Jack's saying this referee's just standing there and letting the fight happen. The Muppet. Yeah, he's a real intervention. Real intervention. Look at the line. The assistant linesman's coming on the pitch as well. What the fuck is going on here, man? The score bigs. So we got here 19 plus 16. Carlos Soler getting a yellow card. 1915. Nelson Alvarez yellow card. 1915. Morata getting a card. Murillo getting a card. Well done, ref. Well done.
There's Oprah Winfrey. You can have a card. You can have. Everybody can have a card.
Oh man, Ravi's saying Tony, the Arsenal bus video you sent me had me crying. So funny. Yeah. Yeah, some good stuff on there, Ravi. Michael says, yeah. How long left, as Michael says, enough time to book 10 players? Fucking hell. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Jack. He has definitely lost control. Look, he's still walking around.
The ball.
Ah, man. This just shows you when you've got someone that ain't got a fucking clue. Daniel, probably. Look, setting records for the wrong reasons. Daniel saying must be the most yellow cards ever in the Prem.
Where's he going with it there? Ball or something?
Where's he going with it there?
I don't know. I think he's taking it on. He thinks he's man of the match.
Yeah. Referee scored out. Well, you know why, don't you? He's giving all these yellow cards out. I deserve the ball.
Come on.
I deserve the ball. Yeah, I've seen with the final goal is now. Yeah. Jack said if Yeti was a referee, he just ran around the pitch with the card in the air. You. Done.
Oh, delighted with that. 2-1.
Well, too little, too late from West Ham. Final thoughts on the game, as we know, it's virtually kind of wrapped itself up now. Nuno's happy as Larry now. West Ham didn't set off great. I'm not listening to the sound, but you can see there is tons and tons of white seats around the pitch. So you've moved into 7th place now, so you need this game for next week to get yourself into that top 5 area. Great result for Forest. You can't say that. But for West Ham's point of view, poor on all levels. And they're asking people to stay behind. Please stay behind. I don't think people will. They're literally just...
Nah, they've gone, mate.
People will
Look at
go.
that.
People will just go.
They've
Michael
gone.
Blees is saying that Strange books 3 Forest players, 1 West Ham player gives Forest ball, then blows up. Yeah. It's a referee that clearly has no idea. Absolutely no idea.
Terrible, wasn't it?
Revy says they let a fight go on, but quick to book someone for next to nothing. It's comical. Yeah, it says, yeah, shocking. Usual saying, congratulations, Yeti. Michael Blees also saying, Yeti, what do you need to get UCL?
Well, we've got to win our next game. We can get 68 points, and everybody else is like on 66. So it's going to depend on kind of what they do as well. And we just got to keep winning our games. We've got to beat Chelsea at our place next.
Brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant.
You know?
Hold on.
Because it hasn't moved us up the table because Man City's got more goals than us. So we're in 7th place now. So if we win the next one, where are we? We've got 68 points. So, I mean, that could get us right to 3rd. But obviously, it depends what happens with the other games. We're going to be playing Chelsea. So, you know, let's see how we go.
At that point.
Like I say, we've been awesome this season. So, I mean, whatever, however it finishes, it's still been a good season. Don't dislike West Ham, but I'm a Forest lad at the end of the day. So I'm always going to stick by my boys.
Of course you are. Of course you are. I just was saying, Potter tried to do what he did versus Man United. Agree on that. And then switched up too late. Should have started his subs. Yeah. Put the strongest side out. Home game and that, you put your strongest side out. Put on a game for the fans.
Yeah.
Expatriators is saying needed that. Definitely got your money's worth in time alone. Yeah, we don't muck around when we do things. Me and Yeti, you know, we do a stream together, and that it's never short-winded, to put it that way. If it wasn't that, then the pair of us will have to look at each other and think, we're not doing things right. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
I just want to say, should have had Gilhermione overshadowing Shotwind over Kudos. Yeah, agree on that as well. Iron Disciple. Frog saying, congrats, Yeti. Been a good side this season. It's been an immense side this season.
Cheers, matey. Appreciate it.
It's carried into next season be the thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Jax goes, well, hopefully Samuel Barrett gets back to his job in full time in McDonald's. He's going to put the costume back on again, Jack. Iron Disciple, fair play to Forest. Yeah, fair play to him. Ravi says, do Arsenal drop out of 2nd? Yes, and yes. Let's hope that be the case.
I think that will be the case, actually. And I have got to drop over to my channel to start that one off, even though I've not set it up yet. But, you know me.
All right, just going to catch up the chat and we're going to shout ourselves out and then we're going to wrap it up ourselves. Mark says, our stadium sponsorship next year will be Ronald McDonald, the home of the clowns. Schooled Belfast, good to see you in here as well. I know you're on Yeti's channel.
They look scared.
I need a PTSD consultation for fuck's sake. Mandy's there. No Isaac from Newcastle. Yeah, he's injured, as the mama said. No, just need Arsenal to do us a favour. That's the key thing. I can't see it happening though. Newcastle getting a receipt today. Pepsi's saying. And yes, if you haven't already heard, Yeti will be starting the Arsenal Newcastle game. So go over to his channel and give him a little like and go into the comments and chat away and give him hell. Give him absolutely hell. Ravi's saying that the chat always gives me too many jokes. That's what it's all about, man. It's just all about. But Yeti, it's been a pleasure having you on. It's been a while, my friend. As a watch along, we haven't done one of these for quite a while.
Yeah. This was our first one, huh?
For this year, for this season.
Did we do one last season?
No, you told me fuck off. No.
Well, yeah, I probably did. But... I'm sure this is the first one we've done together.
Yeah, it is, mate.
You've been on with me and Jez, and you've been the referee.
Yeah. But that's right, absolutely, yeah. But it has been a while, mate. It has been a while, yeah. Michael Blees said, I'm hitting the like on the way out later. Thank you very much for being with us and that, and thanks for being on as always. Expatriate saying we beat Chelsea, we finish above them, so 6, and who knows where. Onwards and upwards, as we say.
Yeah, definitely.
And again, there's the link to Yeti's channel. So
Cheers,
again,
Mama.
thank you, Mama, for that. We'll leave that up here for a little while on that. Yeti, as I said, mate, pleasure having you on. Been a good show and an interesting game.
It was. It was a bit squeaky bum time. I mean, you guys probably wouldn't sort of see it like that way, but there was points where you kind of did come into the game and you was kind of getting around it. We had to do some good last ditch defending, and obviously the VAR decision. There was a bit of needle there. There was a lot of needle there. I mean, in my opinion, I would say this, right?
Thanks, expatriate.
I don't know about you, but you know, like when you get a team on the pitch and they're putting the fight into when the melee happens instead of actually on the pitch playing football, that I find that quite annoying, to be honest.
True, yeah, because I mean, I'm just going to go with Daniel's comment because I was going to think the same thing here. He's saying it's been a pleasure watching the most ridiculous refereeing experience. We'll have a big slot in match of the day tonight, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, that in itself, and I think that's the thing that's kind of took the shine out of this game. No matter who had won the game, when you've got a referee like that seems to be inexperienced, no idea in certain respects, losing the plot, especially in the last dying embers of the game.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be about the referee. It should have been about the two teams, not based on him.
100%. 100%.
And as Frog said, for us, for you, you've got Chelsea. For us, we've got the mighty Ipswich next, the last game of the season next week at their ground.
3 points then.
Well, it is West Ham, mate. Yeah, it is West Ham. So we'll leave it on that one, basically. So we'll see. We'll see, Mama Flossie. Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, chat, and take care, everyone, as you're saying. But yeah. Oops, a couple of more comments in there. Where is it now? Pepsi. The big slot is in Liverpool. Yes, yes, it is indeed. So that should be an interesting one.
Right, mate. Anyway, I'm going to drop over to my channel. So thanks very much for having me on.
You're welcome, mate.
Awesome. Really, really enjoyed it. And you Reds, come on. We still can get this UCL. We've got to keep it going and get things going in that respect. Big up to West Ham. Big up to all your West Ham fans as well. I don't have no issue with West Ham, but at the end of the day, when it's your team against mine, then obviously that's going to be my perspective. So,
yeah, absolutely. And Matt, I think you're right, mate. Yeah, Ipswich got nothing to worry about. They can just do what they want to do. For people in the chat, thanks for hanging on with us. Like I said, he's going to go off and do his show now. Have a great one yourself there, matey. And that I'm obviously going to drop off because I'm hungry and I need something to eat as well.
Yeah.
And we shall catch you next time. So look after yourselves, and we're going to end the stream. And I'm not going to do outro music because he's got to crack on, and I've got to get going myself.
Yeah.
People in the chat, thank you.
Mate.